down Main, it's a clear night. Screens glowing blue, got the facts in my headlights. Commonwealth tripping, but the truth stay calm. Morrissey and Lally, I'ma read them like Psalms. KP throwing shade from a broke down porch, but the files in my lap like a flame to a torch. I don't raise my voice, I just let the game speak. Steady with the grind while the crooked run weak. We just riding slow, gliding, paper stacking in the breeze. Turn the system up, let the whole town see. No mask on my face, no fear in my lane. I'ma shine that light on the ones bringing shame. From the courtrooms down to the city blocks, they can't hide from the truth, cause the truth don't stop. We just try to slow grind. Midnight oil burning, pen hit the pad slow. Every word cut clean like the rims on the 6-4. From Boston to Brockton, the whispers all hum. Turtleboys riding in the reckoning gon' come. Lally in the back room, Morrissey on the phone, trying to twist the narrative, but they can't postpone. I'm just sipping on the facts while the city play pretend. Truth got no curfew, I'ma run it to the end. See, this ain't about fame, this about that long game. You can duck, you can weave, but the truth still call your name. We just riding slow, gliding, paper stacking in the breeze. Turn the system up, let the whole town see. No mask on my face, no fear in my lane. I'ma shine that light on the ones bringing shame. From the courtrooms down to the city blocks, they can't hide from the truth, cause the truth don't stop. We just riding slow, gliding. We just riding slow, gliding, paper stacking in the breeze. Turn the system up, let the whole town see. No mask on my face, no fear in my lane. I'ma shine that light on the ones bringing shame. From the courtrooms down to the city blocks, they can't hide from the truth, cause the truth don't stop. We just riding slow, guys. We just call holes down to the city blocks. We just riding slow, guys.
My name's Aidan Kearney,
known online as
Turtleboy, and is a senior editor for
TBDailyNews.com.
They call me
Dr. Turtleboy.
It's my preferred pronoun. Daddy.
What's up, Daddy?
Journalism Jesus. A. Timothy Kearney.
The one and only Turtleboy.
Turtleboy.
What's up, Slick?
The doctor is here.
This guy's a bad motherfucker.
That's quite the intro.
I've broken a lot of major stories. I've been doing it for about 11 years. I used to be a high school teacher.
Turtleboy has changed a lot over the years. I was once a blogger, but now I'm much more accurately known as an award-winning journalist, a satirist, and an activist. Boom!
They're screaming your name here.
You're the crowd, Daddy.
Crazy. People either love me or hate me.
Listen, Turtle, all right?
But either way, they're watching.
Don't make such fun of the criminal justice system.
Stop it. I'm never gonna stop. This fight's just getting started. Now let's get this party started. Yo, sorry about the delay, folks. Yo, we're here. All right, are we here? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Whew. All right. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, folks. We're all over the place tonight. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. All right. Let people stroll in here anyway. All right. We're good. Am I doing okay? The technical difficulties? We got some. We got some. Hold on. Hold on. I got to fix that. Nope. So look at the reason I'm moving, as you guys know, moving's a bitch. And I got these bunk beds that 5150 put together for me because they're hers. And I'm like, she did it all. She did all this shit to like try to, be stepmom and I can be a mother to your kid, all that shit. So she did the bunk beds and she talked about it all the time. I did the bunk beds. Got these Crate and Barrel bunk beds. Make this, okay, awesome. They're a bitch to take apart. So I've been taking them apart like all day. Don't mind me. Fucking snapping and shit. Never going to use them again. I just want to use it for firewood. I don't know if anybody wants this bunk bed, right? You can come get it. It's a million fucking parts. I probably lost like 4 dowels and like other shit. I just don't care. I'm just going to burn it all if you don't want it. Use firewood. I got a fireplace in my new house. So, fuck that shit. And get them like it. Plus, it's just got the stink of 5150. I just don't want it. I don't want anything, nothing. Get rid of it all. I don't want to see it. Anyway, how's everybody doing tonight? Welcome to the club, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Aidan Kearney. You can call me a variety of nicknames if you'd like, up to and including. You can call me Journalism Jesus. That's my spiritual name. You can call me A. Timothy Kearney. That's my true crime name. You can call me Turtleboy or Uncle Turtleboy, or I prefer Dr. Turtleboy. That's my preferred pronoun because if Judd Welch is a doctor, then so am I. You can call me all sorts of names like Daddy, if you like. It could be weird for some people, but fun, flirtatious, and even sexy for others. You can call me different kind of daddies. You can call me crowd daddy, theater daddy, new house daddy, drama daddy, formerly drama free daddy, crowd daddy, theater daddy. Did I say this one was already Saint Daddy, media daddy, and of course, fridge daddy, because I will fix your fridge or any appliance in your house for you. No problem. I'm just going to shake it. Bunk bed daddy, whatever you want. I don't care what you call me. Just be here and by the way, my new house has a hot tub too. And I think somebody came up with this idea and they were like, I don't know if they were joking, but I love it. We got to do like an episode of Sex Cult from the hot tub like that. There has to be. How can you not have a Sex Cult episode from the hot tub? Like that's unacceptable. You have to do it. And so thank you, US Lily 80, for your 10 gifted memberships. I appreciate that. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, smash that subscribe button if you guys haven't already. I love all you fine people. If you guys want to have your messages read out loud to the class right now or during the show, you can click on the link at the top for Turtle Chat. You can do that to pay whatever you want, say whatever you want. And as long as no centigraphs, please. Pretty much nothing's off, whatever. We'll see what happens. So, all right, cool. Let me start us off right. Let's see if we have any turtle chats here tonight. All right. Hold on. I'm going to log in. Not logged in. All right, we're in. All right, so we have here, some of these are from this morning. Okay. Cassie Isaac sends $20 and goes, "Good morning, Daddy." Well, it's afternoon or evening, whatever. You must have sent that this morning. But thank you very much. Either way, appreciate that, Cassie. Michelle and Bill Perry Corby send $50 and goes, "Fancy McDonough was the hit of the funeral home today." Thanks for showing him in a good way. North Shore Nachos thanks you and supports you. From Michelle, and Bill Perry. Thank you so much, Michelle and Bill. I don't know if I've met Bill. Did I meet Bill? I've definitely met Michelle a million times. But yeah, thanks to all the North Shore Nacho ladies. Again, special shout out. These women, or there's some men too, so a lot of women, have been ever since February of 2025. They started getting together at this place called JJ Grimsby's in Stoneham. And they just, they raise money. They have raffles and shit for Karen Reed. Okay. And they raised over $30,000 for her legal defense fund just by their little get togethers, which is, it's an amazing story, and I hope when this is all said and done, that's kind of part of the story. $30,000 is no joke. $30,000 on $1 million. That's like 3%. That's a big percent of the overall money raised. That's a big chunk of it right there. 30,000, man. That's crazy. And amazing. Just these random biddies from the North Shore meeting in Stoneham once a week. And once the trial was over, they're like, well, what do we do now? They would meet every week. And then they started doing every other week. And they throw in some fundraisers now for my cause and for Kelsey Fitzsimmons. And, with my cause, yesterday they raised me over $1,000. It was great. And I drove out there, and shout out to Carla, the bartender, and all the other fine people I met there. And I also met Fancy McDonough. And you guys might have heard about this because I posted a picture. I'm like, oh my God, it's Fancy McDonough. I can't believe this shit. The hell? It's making me force quit. Okay. Okay. What? It might make me force. It wants me to force quit Google Chrome. It wants me to force fit Google Chrome. So if I do, I might have to do that. It just keeps doing it. I'm going to force. Why does it want me to force quit so bad? Get out of here. I'm just going to get out of that. Can I force quit something else? Can I force quit that? I'll force quit that. Okay. Hopefully that ends it. Anyway, what was I going to show you? I was about to show you Fancy McDonough. Okay. It really wants me to force quit Google Chrome. I'm going to force quit this. It's probably going to, I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. All right, I think we're back. I think we're good. We're ready to rock. Okay, cool. Awesome. All right, cool. Thank you there. Daddy, don't give away the sofa. You should auction that thing off. Please get some money. I don't have a sofa. I have no sofas. I have a bunk bed set. And you can have it if you want it. I don't want the stupid. It's got it's karma. It's like it's cursed. Anything 50 touch cursed. I'm not touching it. Okay. Get out of my sight. Anyway, back to this. So I met Fancy McDonough. We got to go over here. Where'd it go? There he is. Look at this guy. This guy walks in. He guess he's an undertaker. And I'm like, dude, that's Fancy McDonough. Look at him. Look at him. I'm like, no way. Never, I never gave him up either. I never gave him up. Oh, dude, if I could, somebody goes, think of how much you could get for giving them fancy McDonough. If I give them regular McDonough, it's like, look at that. That's fancy McDonough. Anyway, I thought that was a riot when I saw that guy. But anyway, it was a good time. Let me read some more turtle chats here. So shout out to the North Shore Nacho ladies and gentlemen. I didn't see Nan's boyfriend there. I met Nan's boyfriend the last time I was there. This was before the Nan blow up. Like, I knew Nan was nuts back then. And I walked in, and the guy's like, hey, I'm Nan's man. I'm Nan's boyfriend. And I'm like, shit, that's not going to end well. Good luck. Good luck with that. I don't know much about her, but crazy is as crazy does, Good luck with that, boy, All right. Anyway, so what are you saying? Let me read the next one. Covington, Georgia, not Atlanta, sends $10 and goes. Their comment is as follows: Justin's mommy has been a foster parent and adopted. She definitely has a history and has made relationships in probate family court. Probably how Justin got the 209A order, and it worries me for Kelsey's case, for a probate court case or whatever. Yeah, I mean, these people are very familiar with probate court. That's what they do. So the Fitzsimmons family is in for a fight when this is done. But when Kelsey's acquitted next week, we got static. Let me know if there's ever static, guys. I don't get it. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Oh, God, this just happened too. Of course. Hold on. Stop it. Be regular. No, I don't like that. How's that? Better. Okay, cool. Yeah. So the Kelsey Fitzsimmons trial starts next week, and I'll be going to that. I'm going to try to go every day. I really hope it's a bench trial so we don't have to waste time picking a jury, but we'll see what happens. I have no insights on this from my attorneys. I didn't ask. It's going to be a good one. So I hope to see some of you guys down there for that, for the trial. I hope it's in that same courtroom. I like the courtroom. You're all welcomed, but we'll see what happens. I don't even think, is that dead air? That's not dead air. It's not the same thing as dead air. So look at, I'm sorry. So went on Jimmy's award-winning program last night, and we shot the shit for like hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. We had a great time, and we were just laughing up about everything, just dying about shit, cracking joke. I don't even remember half the shit because I got high. I was high for half of it. And, I was just having a good time. But we got to everything. We got to I got all the drama out of my system, I feel like, because I didn't want to waste a whole show tonight on drama. And so I kind of got it all out of my system last night. So go back and listen to that. He did a whole show on Jason. Now, here's my thoughts on that. Okay. People are like, are you going to destroy Broyles? Are you going to destroy him? Yeah, in time. But for now, he likes the attention too much. He's really liking it. Like, he likes his natural role is being a villain. Like, he has no shame. And he has no clue whatsoever how retarded he looks. Like, he thinks it's like he just doesn't pay attention to any, like, he does the responses. Like, if I got the kind of responses that guy got on shit, I would reevaluate. It's like Krusty. He's a lot like Krusty. It's just like they get up there and I don't have the energy for him. Like, he spends his entire day tweeting gigantic paragraphs. I can't keep up with that. I don't care. I'm not getting anything out of this. I'm not making any money off of this. Like, I have shit to do. I got a home to move into. I got a lot of stuff going on. I'm not 5150. I'm not unemployed. Okay. Like, I have shit to do. And they don't. And that's the difference between me and them, is that they just have nothing but time on their hands. Now, apparently, she's now threatening to, somebody sent me this earlier. Let me see if I got this. Let's see. Yeah, someone sent me a tweet from hers, right? That says as follows. Okay, so I'll just bring the nurse. Let's bring the Nurse Kim tweet up, shall we? I saw it on Nurse Kim. I learned it from watching you, Nurse Kim. Where'd it go? All right. So this is it. Check this out. So 5150 posts, nope, never swore on my daughter's life to get. She's sworn on her daughter's life more times than I can count and lied about it. I can't even with this one. Then she goes, Kim heard the recording. We're still doing this? Oh, God. And is continuing to lie about it. I just went through our texts. Never happened. Hey, at Real Nurse Kim, are you lying or is Flip happy to drop our entire text thread because I have nothing to hide? It's like, okay, or you could just like move on with your life instead of like trying to win every fucking internet fight. Like, who cares? Happy to drop our entire text thread because I have nothing to hide. Or maybe the call on another one of my Rhode Island trips where you admit you heard the recording but made up some BS that you didn't think it was illegal. Up to you, Lovey. What is she saying? First of all, for number one, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about your stupid recording bullshit. But secondly, with the threats, it's like, so you are saying, what she appears to be saying right now is I illegally recorded you. But I'm going to say I'm in Rhode Island, just like I did when I illegally recorded Turtleboy. Okay? Aidan, her ex-boyfriend. So what did that get her? How'd that help her? Oh, right. She has a hearing coming up, a clerk's hearing that I got a summons in the mail for today, that I have to be a witness against her at that on March 30th, because I'm the victim in this case, if you will, the name victim. And, she recorded the call like illegally and published it. And apparently she's just been recording Kim. And this wouldn't be that big of a deal if she wasn't behind the whole recording thing with Karen. If she didn't push the whole thing, if she didn't, in one of the messages with Flipperhead, she says something to the extent of, oh, I'm doing this because it's the right thing to do. It was wrong for him to do that. It was morally wrong. Bitch records everything. Everything. And so, she ain't bluffing. She definitely illegally recorded Kim. I have no doubt in my mind she recorded her. No doubt. Now, I doubt Kim said that, but so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Now, personally, me, if I had a clerk's hearing coming up and I was facing wiretapping charges, I would refrain from threatening to post more illegally recorded audio on Twitter until afterwards, until afterwards. But she's going a different route. This is a complete breakdown. And I'm over it. I'm bored with it. I don't even want to talk about them anymore. It's just, they are fucking insane and they clearly love the attention. And we're talking about two people who, I just wish they'd just go full crusty at this point and just say Kearney's guilty and do all that thing, because it's coming. It's definitely coming. And, because that's what they're kind of hiding behind I still support Karen. They're hiding behind that. And just go the full Karen's guilty. You know they're going to say it eventually. It's inevitable. It's what they always do. But anyway, back to the turtle chats. But yeah, I mean, luckily Nurse Kim's not having it though. This is what she said. I mean, go ahead, threaten Nurse Kim. She goes, do it. Do it. I'll post the unedited. Do it. Yeah, do it. Give it a shot. And I'm over here. Happy to drop our entire text thread because I have nothing to hide. It's like what she does with everybody. And then she drops the text thread and the text thread makes her sound fucking nuts. God damn. This guy goes 50 has no quit. Yeah. It's just insane. Who are these people? Another one of her Rhode Island trips, it says. Yeah. Are we sure Taylor Swift doesn't have an RO on her? She should at this point. I would get one if I was Taylor. Just saying. Just saying. But yeah, Nikki Conway, do it. Do it. All right. Anyway, back to this. Let's read some more turtle chats here. Angie sends $5 and goes, oh, and thank you, Andrew, for doing that fundraiser. I couldn't make it on. I also couldn't make it on the Kelsey fundraiser for that Mazda ran the other day, which I heard was excellent. And it was on a Sunday, just doing shit, you know, not the best time, but it was very successful. He raised $7,000. He had some big names on there. So that's great. That's great. Glad to see it. Okay, Angie ran her own fundraiser, and I appreciate that, Angie. She goes, here are the numbers from the fundraiser I did on my channel Sunday night. Kelsey, $408. Aidan, $218. Total, $626. It was awesome and an honor to raise money for both you and Kelsey. I hope you had an amazing weekend and that your week has started off great. Just remember that you have an army of people not behind you, behind me, not behind you, but not behind you, but that stand with you and will be ready to fight with you in the trenches. Well, I don't know if we're going to fight in the trenches, but I think it's more of like a symbolic thing, Angie, and I appreciate that. And without you guys, I'm nothing. So thank you so much for that. Next, the other Mary B sends $5, goes, thank you for being a voice for the voiceless. Hashtag P2. P2, yes. Cal sends $50, goes, Cal Seep, or is it Cal Seep? Is the coolest and factually one of the hottest turtle riders. I love her so much that I'm going to give her my turtle tie. Yes, she is hot, and I will get. You can have my turtle tie. Somebody needs that. I haven't worn it in forever. My stylist won't allow it, so it doesn't really go in any of my shirts either. So I appreciate that very much, Cal. Next, Asserin Broyles, definitely not Asserin Fish. Sends $50. So Asserin Broyles here says, listen, Turtle, just wanted to say congratulations on your new health. Wishing you many orgasms. Is it cancer grief? Is that okay? Gotcha. But try to keep the themin out of the hot tub. Use this money to buy yourself a coffee maker or a foam lube. I know I'll be doing the same. I appreciate that, Asserin Broyles. Definitely not Asserin Fish. That's really generous of you. Thank you. Rosaline sends $10, goes, Dr. Turtleboy, CCD Daddy. CCD Daddy. Peace be with you. And also with you. Having spent 16 years learning in Catholic schools from first grade through undergrad, I've never heard baptism explained quite that way. Your interpretation was truly inspiring. I hope you seriously consider returning to teaching, specifically the sacrament course for CCD. I'd fail it. We need your modern take on Catholicism. God bless Turtleboy and happy St. Patrick's Day. You know, I never really thought about why you get baptized. I did a whole thing on it the other day, and I didn't really, you never really thought about it. But it's because it's just something you do. You got a baby, you get baptized, right? That's one of the first things to check on the to-do list. Better get this motherfucker baptized or else straight to hell if anything bad happens. So got to get him baptized. But don't really understand. I don't. And I'm like, the only thing that made sense, because I knew that, like, so this is sad. Like, so there was a, when I was younger, one of my friends' families, that they had a baby that died in his sleep, and the baby was not baptized. And they were very upset about that. The baby wasn't baptized. And so they had more babies after that. And whenever, like, they would get them baptized real fast, because it's like, and it's like, that's why I thought heaven insurance, because they were very upset that the baby wasn't baptized. So like because you're like not blessed. So like it's like heaven insurance. Like heaven insurance is the only way I can think of it. It's like, you need that shit to get into heaven. Like if you have if you buy a home and you don't have home insurance and it burns, you're fucked. You're done. It's over, So it is what it is. Anyway, next up. Thanks. Glamasues, my girl, sends $25, goes, 2 Missouri state troopers have been convicted by the feds for illegally obtaining nude photos of women. How do you legally obtain nude photos of women? How do you do that? Yeah, I've never seen anyone so evil either. It's something. What do you mean illegally obtained? and they got the feds got him. I don't know much about that story. Is that a story that Melanie's been covering or anything like that? I'm not entirely sure, but appreciate that. I've been out of the game. I've been so busy moving. It's going to be a process, so I appreciate that. Next, I went to today. You know what I did today? I went and laid down on a bunch of beds. I went to Mattress Firm, and then I went to and I looked at all the things there. And because Jimmy was like, I would get a Tempur-Pedic. I'm like, how much does that cost? He's like, let me look it up. $6,000. $6,000. I went and lied down on a Tempur-Pedic today for the first time. Whew. Whew. It's fucking nice. It's real nice. But $6,000. That's a lot, and it's value, because you sleep on it. You use it every night. That's good utility. But, and then I went across the street to Bob's Discount Furniture, and, I tried the Bobo-Pedic. It's not a Tempur-Pedic, but it's a Bobo-Pedic. And I tried that out, and I could barely tell the difference, to be perfectly honest with you. It's seep. Thank you. It's seep. Thank you, Cal. I tried it out, and it was nice. And so I think I went with that. So I got a mattress today. I tried getting a TV today. Didn't fit in the car. So I got to figure out that tomorrow. Other than that, living life. Just one thing at a time. Took apart the goddamn bunk beds today. So I don't have time for much else besides moving these days. So, but I'm working on it. I'm working on doing my thing. Multitasking. All right, next. People are worth it, which $6,000 is a lot. $6,000 is a lot. The price difference is about $4,500. $4,500. That's the price. It's not a small difference. Team Purple Mattress. Yeah, I saw those brands today. I didn't like him. I don't like the beds. I like the flat ones. What are they called? What are the new style? The flat one, the pita. I like the flat ones. I don't like the puffy ones. I lied down some of the puffy ones. I don't want to sink into the bed, but I also don't want them to be too firm. I like a little pushback. So they tested me out, and I had at a Mattress Firm, I had a whole guy, telling me all we're gonna try you this. We're gonna see what you like. What's your comfort zone? And and I was a medium comfort zone. And we got it. Firm, you don't want too firm, but you don't want, I'm not a sinker. I don't like sinking in. I don't like feeling stuck in the bed. I don't like that. But okay. All right. I won't, let's see. So yeah. Anyway, it's got a 25-year warranty. How about a waterbed? Do they still make waterbeds? Are those a thing? I don't know. Get a memory foam topper. People should I have gone for the? I have a Bobo-Pedic and I love. There we go. I don't know. I couldn't justify it. You don't want to spend money or whatever. I just can't. I can't justify $6,000 on a mattress when I get a mattress that's pretty close and pretty satisfying, and whatever. No, I went to the Mattress Firm in Worcester. There's one in Lincoln Plaza there. Went there. But it's easy to fuck on a firm bed. That's true. That's true. But I'm not a bed guy. I'm a kitchen guy. And me and Jimmy that's one of the things we talked about last night. Kitchens are made for sex. They're actually better. A lot of people don't know that. Because there's just more things you can do. You have more flexibility. Because in the bedroom, you're just going on the bed. Right? And you're not on your feet at all. You're wasting appendages. Your whole fucking from your knees down are effectively never used. You could be crippled and have sex in a bed, whereas a kitchen, you can fuck anywhere in there. Anything. You could throw them up on the table, throw them up on the stove, go fridge. Obviously, there's a lot of different options in a kitchen. Kitchens are made for sex. I don't know if you know that, but we had a good conversation about that last night. So it's the most natural place, I think, to have sex is the kitchen. Just saying. Anyway, next. Let's see. Allison sends $15 and says, Turtleboy, good seeing you at Nacho Night. Nice seeing you too, Allison. Best to you and the kids in the new house. Turtle Riders, it's time to rally for Kelsey Fitzsimmons. The popcorn fundraiser is March 16th to 23rd. Go to poppinpopcornonline.com and use ID ENYGYE. ENYGYE. Or check Mazda Media link. 50% off every sale goes to Kelsey. Thanks for shining a light on Kelsey's case. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. All right, cool. Next, don't mess with Nurse Kim. Duh, sends $10 ago. Drooling Jason and 5150 are probably talking about the Flip and Olivia recording in those messages. Kim heard and is making it seem like the KR recording. That would make sense. Like we are idiots or forget Kim told us she heard the Olivia one and said it to her. Yeah, whatever. It's like, also, who cares? Well, there's also that factor. So I appreciate that. Next, Britt Happen sends $15, goes, happy St. Patrick's Day to you, Spite Daddy, and the fundraising chat rats, and to everyone except for the gnarly characters of the Aylaian clan. Mama Lisa, in particular, is a special kind of sadistic wench, and we will be getting to them tonight in the new developments in that leading up to the trial. Okay. Do we have anything else here? All right. Holly sends $25 and goes, housewarming gift. Congratulations. Well, thank you so much, Holly. I appreciate that. She also sent $25 and says, I'm happy to catch you live. I'm happy to catch you too. Thank you very much, Holly. $15 for Carly and says, leading in the rankings and handing out spankings. Oh, I see what you did there. I see what you did there, Carly. Naughty. Next. Maggie sends $5, goes, where is Kelsey's trial? Lawrence Court or no? Yeah, it's in Lawrence. So you get to see beautiful, beautiful Lawrence. It's quite the sight. All right. Do we have anything else here before we get started? No, we're ready to rock. Okay. So it might be a shorter episode tonight. We'll see. I don't have that much to talk about, but I haven't heard it yet. So I'm going to be doing a dry run with this and hearing it for the first time myself. Let me bring it up though. Where'd it go? Broken Baker at it. So Broken Baker got a hold of Justin's call to the police, and we need to listen to it. So first of all, credit. I didn't ask the Baker if I could use his shit. We're doing the whole fair use thing, but I do, out of respect for him, want to just be like, pimp his channel out. Go subscribe to my dude, my Danish dude there, the Broken Baker. Okay. Coolest guy in Denmark you'll ever meet. Go give him a sub, join membership, all that stuff. Okay. The whole 9 yards. Hook him up because he's funny. He's a cool guy. And he's got Turtleboy's back. So we like him. But he's got the Kelsey Fitzsimmons stuff going on here. So we're going to play for you guys the Kelsey Fitzsimmons, or the Justin Aylaian calls to the police asking for protection. All right, let's find it.
Our family has been repetitively denied. I understand Travis Bloom is an idiot. I understand that. Fully understand that. He holds a good heart.
I remember these fuckers. Okay. All right, let's.
My weird neighbor could be on the jury, so maybe I will tell him. The first one I thought, nope, I'm going to go live.
And by the way, did you guys watch the Kouri Ritchens verdict? That was crazy. I didn't watch much of that trial. I watched like one day. I just followed online. Everyone says she's guilty. Like very few people are like, oh, okay. No one is saying Kouri Ritchens is innocent. Certainly no one is saying she's a good person. But some people I've noticed were like, yeah, I don't know if the state has proven their case and blah, 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 blah. When they start saying shit like that, I'm not so sure if the state has proven their case. That's how you know it's going to be guilty. Like I look back at Karen Reed and like, that was the most undeniably innocent person ever. And the jury still debated it, which is scary because it's like I feel like their default is like guilty. And so when I heard that they were deliberating for first of all, they didn't put on defense, which is crazy. I mean, that's the kind of shit you do when you're just winning by a lot, I feel like, but they didn't call any witnesses. They're not required to, of course. And that's the kind of move you pull when you feel like the government hasn't proven their case beyond a reasonable doubt. And, you know, I don't know. It's all circumstantial. Like they can't prove undeniably that she did it. They know that he died and he had fentanyl in his system. They know that she bought fentanyl, right? But I guess they can't prove, right, that like she actually intentionally put that in his drink to kill him, right? I don't know. I did see that Laura Mathias, of course, was there. Of course, she wanted to see the tension. Oh, we got the whole audio file. Nice. Okay. Let's see. Nice. Oh, awesome. So should I play the audio file or nice? I can't. Should I play this or should I play Broken Baker playing it? I feel like I kind of want to play Broken Baker playing it. And if I miss something, then I'll share more. How about that? Okay. Paste. Go. Here we go. All right. So let's play some Baker.
And play them for you because I know Lauren, Common Sense, is here. We have been having a lot of talks about what the hell is going on with this police department. Why are all these people? It seems weird. I don't think this will help you be less angry.
So what I meant to say about the Kouri Ritchens verdict was it was just fast. I don't like that. That they just went in there and they didn't even debate it at all. You're not even gonna like talk about it. Like, fuck it. She's guilty, right? So what's everyone doing this weekend? Anybody got any plans? Like, let's get the fuck out of here. Yeah, she's guilty. And you know, I feel like we should show her. It happened when I was at North Shore Nachos. I do feel like we need to. I want to watch it actually before we get started with the Baker. I do like to analyze. I mean, it's the most exciting part about a trial, right? The verdict. All right, let's play it. Let's play. I mean, just compare this to Karen Reed. It's just so different. Like no one was rooting for Kouri Ritchens. No one. I didn't. Do you guys hear anyone rooting for her? But look at her. You know, it's just like she's just hard to imagine. She's like a little girl, you know. But I mean, she's a killer. Like that's crazy. She had 3 boys, 3 kids. She just threw it all away. For what? For what? Money? This is all about money. Wasn't she like doing well too with projects and oh no, she was in debt, right? Wasn't she scamming a bunch of people? I don't know the whole story. People like she is pure evil. People are saying, is she evil? Yeah, she didn't cry, right? There's only 8 jurors in Utah. I did not know that. Plus they had dinner. I know she tried doing it before. She was making faces during the trial. I know that. I would be rooting for her, but people did believe. I don't know if I would say rooting for her, but people did believe there was reasonable doubt. Interesting. Like, just get divorced. Exactly. And her lover looks exactly like her like Eric Ritchens. They look exactly alike. The walk the dog letter was proof she was guilty. I didn't see that. I got to watch this. Her reaction or lack thereof was telling. Was it? What did it tell? I mean, Donna had a huge reaction, so I'm not sure what that means. Like, Donna had a huge reaction. I feel like no matter what they do, you're going to be like, oh, that's evidence of guilt. You know? Insane amount of debt. $5 million in debt? Whew. So she did have a motive, financial motive. Okay. She owned 15 properties. It's bullshit. She was millions in debt. The children's book aspect. Were they even allowed to bring that up at trial? The fact that she wrote a book on how to deal with grief and went on like some local TV show and discussed it. Like, that's crazy. Imagine that. you just know, like, I'm going to spend the rest. Like, that's a lot. Like, you going into this, you're like, I could go home today. I could see my 3 boys today and sleep in my fucking bed. And like, after a couple years in jail, like, that's crazy that you could do that. I wonder if she still talks to her kids. Is she even allowed to see them? I don't even know. You know, you could just go home, or you can spend the rest of your life in jail. One of those, there's no in between. It's one or the other. Like that, there's no middle ground. There's no like 5 years or like split it down the middle. Like there's nothing like that. But she was told not to cry. How can you not cry? The debt was scheming, no reaction, cold as ice. Six jurors, 2 alts. Okay, interesting. All right. Did she have a Tempur-Pedic? No, she'll never experience that again. Again, lying to, I love mattresses now because I've been to jail. Like jail, the worst part about jail, there's a lot of bad things about the jail, but the mattresses are the worst. It is a rolled up thing. They give it to you. You got to fucking carry it. And it rolls up. As you can imagine, not much lumbar support there. So you lay it down and you lie down and you can feel the fucking cot underneath you. It is the most and I'm like, dude, people sleep on this for the rest of their lives? Like, that's crazy. I didn't know that about jails. I thought there were beds. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. Or at least I thought there was like some sort of mattress. Something. I did not know it was something you could just roll up. I did not know that. Call me ignorant, call me whatever. I did not know that about jail, that you was just like a roll-up mattress. I had no idea. But yeah, it was really uncomfortable. Just fucking really uncomfortable. Anyway, back to that. Back to this. Let's play this. So this is the verdict.
Counsel, Ms. Ritchens, it is my practice to ask all the lawyers and the defendant to stand in respect for the jury as I read the verdict. I just don't want you to be surprised. Okay. Mr. Bloodworth, are we ready for the jury?
Mr. Yes, Bloodworth.
Ms. Lewis.
We are.
All right.
I know, I'm new. It was my first time. I didn't know how jail worked. Is it weird? That's the first thing I thought of when she was convicted. I was like, oh, she has to sleep on that fucking mattress the rest of her life. Every fucking night. I'm surprised more people in jail don't have like serious back problems. Because that shit was 60 days of that shit was fucking horrible. And there's no pillows. Did you know that? There's nothing. No pillow? You had to make your own fucking pillow. It's horrible. Horrible. She looks nervous. Look at her. Imagine this. Faked CPR. Okay. She faked CPR. Bob and Allie were great. What'd they do? What did they do with this?
Okay.
It's not a Holiday Inn, but it's like, I feel like that's like the most, but they also give you food, right? It's not a cafeteria, but they give you food. I feel like a mattress is like one of the most basic necessities. Not like a nice mattress. It doesn't have to be a Bob-O-Pedic, but like something, you know, what is it? What does it matter? Just throwing on a mattress. I feel like the roll-up mattress should be punishment. Like if you go to the shoe, if you get in a fight, you go on the roll-up mattress. It's like everybody gets it, even the well-behaved prisoners. I don't know. That's not right. I have a problem with that.
Let's please have a seat as you come in.
Watch Nick Rakita. Wow, what does he do?
Please have a seat. Ladies and gentlemen, with the 4-person you've selected, please stand. May I ask you a yes or no question?
This guy's like a robot.
Has the jury reached a unanimous verdict? Would you please hand the verdict form to the deputy?
Look at her.
And you can have a seat. Thank you.
Look at her. Look at her breathing. Oh, it's heavy. Heavy. You can hear it. Look at her chest going up and down. Look at her. Look at that breathing. Dude, she is nervous. Nervous. Look at her. That's the Ritchens family, right? Is that his mother and father? Is that right? I think that's his mother and father.
All right. Counsel, Ms. Ritchens, please stand.
He knows what's about to happen.
Count 1, aggravated murder.
Here it is.
We, the jury, unanimously find that the defendant, Kouri Ritchens, is guilty of aggravated murder.
Oh, dude. All right. Hold on. You got to do it in slow mode. Got to do it in slow mode. Like 0.4 speed. All right.
Guilty of aggravated
Hold on.
Kouri Ritchens is
Look at that pause.
guilty.
So the word guilty has come out. No response yet. And then this happens. Then it hits, like it takes a split second for reality to hit. Ready? Oh, there it is. Her mouth has moved. Oh, there it is. She heard it. She's like, what? Oh, there it is. Look at it. That's the face. That's the face. That is the face you make when you are going to spend the rest of your life in prison. You're just realizing that. Like there was hope before, there was no longer hope. I get there's appeals. That ain't gonna work. That never works. This was your best chance as a trial. And then let me look at her face. Look at her. Ready? Oh, there it is. Then she just bows her head. There it is. There it goes. Done. Fucked.
We, the jury, unanimously agree that the prosecution has proved
okay.
the following circumstance or
No
circumstances
crying.
regarding count 1 beyond a reasonable doubt. The homicide was committed for pecuniary gain, and the homicide was committed by means of the administration of any substance administered in a lethal amount, dosage, or quantity.
Look at her.
Count 2, attempted aggravated murder. We, the jury, unanimously find that the defendant, Kouri Ritchens.
At this point, do you even have to go through the rest? If they convicted her of murder, it's not that they'd be like, well, we acquitted her of attempted murder and forgery and all the other shit she's charged with. Like, you're getting them all. Like, I would be like, wait, I already know I'm guilty of everything. It doesn't even matter if I'm acquitted of these other stupid charges because I was convicted of the big one and I'm fucked. So do we even have to do this?
Is guilty of attempted aggravated murder.
Done.
We, the jury, unanimously agree the prosecution has proved the following circumstances regarding count 2 beyond a reasonable doubt. The attempted homicide was committed for pecuniary gain. Count 3, insurance fraud. We, the jury, unanimously find that the defendant, Kouri Ritchens, is guilty of insurance fraud.
Yeah, duh.
Count 4.
That's his sister,
insurance
right?
Fraud. We, the jury, unanimously find that the defendant, Kouri Ritchens, is guilty.
Which one is
fraud?
Which one's Corey's family?
Count 5.
I don't even know.
Forgery. We, the jury, unanimously find that the defendant, Kouri Ritchens, is guilty of forgery. It's signed by the foreperson. Please.
Yeah, I watched I don't know if it was Dateline or 2020 episode about her, and her brother and her mother were on there. It was like really from her perspective. But they seem pretty convinced she was innocent. I don't see them in the courtroom, though.
Madam Foreperson, is this the verdict that the jury reached unanimously?
Yes, it is.
Okay, you may have a seat. Ms. Lewis, Ms. Nestor, do you wish the jury...
Who's that? Are those Corey's parents? Who are those two? No, they're not Corey's parents. They're from the Ritchens family, right?
...to be polled?
Yes, please.
All right. Folks, I'll ask you the same yes or no question, one at a time, starting on
Did he
my
really?
left, working this way. Front row first. If you could show...
By the way, and so, yeah, she goes to jail. Did Chris Albert really mention me in his speech? Did he really do that? Hold on. I got to see this. Hold on. What's today's date? The 17th? Hold on. I want to see this. If he actually did. Chris Albert at an exit speech? Hold on. We gotta put it on Crawford's channel. Watch, he'll take it down. He'll take it down. This motherfucker.
Next chapter, and I offer you congratulations on your retirement. Thank you.
Oh yeah, Duty. Charles Duty is he's done. He's out. He's quitting. He's resigning as the town administrator. He was the fire chief on the day that John O'Keefe was murdered inside Brian Albert's house. His daughter was inside Brian Albert's house the night before that night. And so Charles Duty is resigning.
You will truly be missed, sir.
It's been an honor and a privilege, sir. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I'm sure.
Next, we will start with public comment. Just going to read a brief statement. Public comment of the meeting is an opportunity to listen to residents' feedbacks and concerns. However, is little and up to 3 minutes per. I will ask all members of the audience to view.
My name is Greg Murphy. I'm a Canton resident and a candidate for the Select Board.
Oh, this guy's running a select board. I guess this guy's like a McAlvert plant. I gotta talk about this. What's going on? One of the people running for select board was in my phone, is a source in my phone, and he's been outed and smeared and attacked. We gotta talk about this.
Tonight, in support of the proposed grant policy presented by Jen Kamalian at the March 3rd meeting.
Oh, God.
From my professional experience, working within the state level system departments, combined with next month Board of Health.
I don't care.
In all the high offices
this guy.
in the state, especially the ACLU.
Why is Brenda Sweeney wearing a shirt that says cult?
I asked the Sheridan Police Department to pray for me tonight. I have been a stonemason for 35 years.
I've met this guy a million times.
In the town of Canton. I'm the only mason since the building of the viaduct and the construction of the railroad bridge that has demonstrated consistently this kind of skills. Because of my profession, I have
David
been
Clough
privileged
should
to
win.
work
David
with
Clough.
many people in the building construction industry. I was highlighting Chronicle in 2006 and encouraged me. This would be the time asked me. And on top of that, it's former CPD, Prosecutor Scott William Lenhart, administration, the administrator, Jennifer Kaplan.
I like this guy. He's a nice guy. He comes to all my stuff. He used to come up to me all the time, and he's one of those guys that would tell me his story. Like, oh, I got to tell you my story about corruption. And I always told those guys, nah, just sticking with Karen Reed for now. Appreciate that. But some of these people always want to tell you their story. And I'm sorry you went through that, but I can't. I can't.
I'm going to ask you to finish.
Jennifer Kaplan sits with Berkovich then on the board with DE, which I consider the fraud of America. But I'm glad I never took a penny from that, the DE.
Sir, you're going to have to stop, sir. Yes. Sir, you're over your time limit. We have
This
plenty of
letter
people.
we sent to Attorney General.
Sir, you're out of order. Sir, I understand you're out of time. You'll have to submit it in writing to us because we cannot. We have other people waiting.
I got to rewind this. I want to see this now.
My business has been attacked, been lied to. I have denied permits stating that I don't have insurance.
What?
These are the people in town responsible for my suffering.
What?
LC Stables owners, Donald McNeese Jr., Renee Robert, former CPD, Prosecutor Scott William Lenhart, PBZ Construction Robbie Ayer, John Connolly, Pest Select Board member, and Charles Doty, the administrator, which is, I'm looking at you, sir, sitting right at you, right there. Greg Pando, the chairman board of the appeals, who issues permit only for his pals. Jennifer Kaplan.
I'm going to ask you to finish.
Jennifer Kaplan sits.
Yeah.
You're over your time.
I just want to finish it. One more sentence. It's very important because my life is being threatened.
One more sentence. I'll give you one
My
more
life's
sentence.
being threatened.
Today I'm calling on the police department and John Levis. One of them lied on this report, and I have it in camera on my phone. I'm going to show it to Attorney General. I'm calling to John Levis
We're
To
good, sir.
apologize to me or to contact the police department is one of them lied, and the Attorney General wants to see this. Thank you.
Good. Yes.
Amen.
Colburn, Canton
Don't
resident.
know what that
I'm
means, but okay.
Here to comment on agenda item number 7, to consider recommendation of the Board of Registrars to hold early voting town hall on Saturday, the 28th.
Poor guy. No, it's poor guy.
9
You
to
know?
5, which would just be one day of early voting. And I'm not sure how this came about, but in the past, we've had like 4 days of early voting. And if the town clerk needs more resources, could the select board please give them
Okay.
elections down the road, to just encouraging you to.
Queenie Canton, my opinion. 11 days ago, we were doing a standout in Canton when 2 men got upset because one of us waved at them. They yelled at us to stop waving, crossed the streets, and continued their verbal assault. Then they let us know how it works in this town. Their exact words, "We run this town."
Oh, geez.
Imagine that. They run this town. Not this board, not the citizens, but them, a small group of extended family members. You need their permission to wave. Maybe before Karen Reed was framed, but I think it's safe to say that control might be slipping through their fingers a little bit every day. We've managed to unseat 2 longtime board members of this board, have 4 candidates vying for 2 open seats, and 2 more seats will be open next April. The lawfare chief is gone, and we appointed an outside chief, ending that direct line, that direct hotline to the station and the lawfare itself.
That's true.
The town club is a private members-only men's club. I heard there was outrage over that appointment. In their safe space, the verbal diatribe spewed by some members was
I
a
know, right?
disgrace. That microcosm does not represent this town. The rest of us are thrilled to have integrity restored to our police station.
For sure.
That family demands blind loyalty. Did you know you have to be in line with their narrative to patronize a restaurant in town? Much like the girls' senior trip,
Stop it.
where one member of that family has control over the list of who's allowed to go.
What?
Imagine that. Just being a senior girl in town isn't good enough. You need their permission. They don't like you or your family, you get blacklisted. The good news? I hear there's a group making plans for their own senior trip to a different island. Total respect for walking away from that poison. We're proud of every single one of you. Remember, you don't need their permission to validate your success. You earned that all by yourself. Just like Lucky, who they harassed. They tried to bend him to their will so he would back up their story. He stood his ground and told the truth. We're all very proud of him. He gets to hold his head high every single day. One person with integrity versus the angry little helpers deluded by blind loyalty.
Yes.
Loyalty manipulated to justify murder is in reality nothing more than a cult. It's time to take a look in the mirror. You don't own what they did just because you've known them for years. We'll be back at the polls voting for change, and we'll make sure we wave when we drive by. Thank you.
Ooh, okay. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, that is a major victory that's happened. When we first started covering the story, there was 5 old white guys on the Board of Selectmen. And Chris Albert had just gotten on like a month before. And so he was on for like 3 years. And so since then, we've gotten rid of Tom Theodore, John Connolly, and now, I mean, that's a big, John Connolly was a big one. He was like an institution in that town. Michael Loughran did get reelected, beat out Rita in a very close race. Imagine Rita was on the select board. That would be crazy. You'd have 3 women on there. But, you know, you got, so like Chris, Albert and Chicken Farm Charlie and what's the other guy's name? J.R. McCourt. They're up for re-election this time around, and neither of them are running again. So there's 2 open seats.
Our towns, but Canton is not a small town. Canton has over 24,000 residents and a budget well over and approves every expenditure. Results, $1 million to strengthen the financial control. Not one person should carry that level of authority without. They do not.
I really want to encourage the board to expand beyond 1 day of early voting. Over 41% of our votes last election were cast either by early voting or by popular. Can be the ability to be a college student who still has their main residence in Canton and their ability to vote for the town that they're hoping to move to. For every eligible citizen in town and recruiting more poll workers. Maybe it's looking at how other towns manage. Only one form was mailed with to make.
And a couple others, right?
I want to see the Chris Albert message.
To present.
Okay, so when does Chris Albert talk? I want to see Chris Albert's speech. Does he really have a speech? He has an exit speech?
Bang, bang, bang. Okay, so.
I'm 9 a.m. to 5.
8 to 5.
8 to 5.
All right. At Trillium Brewing, come forward.
Thank you for your time.
Business and Industry Annual Canton Road Race, 5K, 10K to be held on Sunday,
September 27, 2026, beginning
Ooh, should I run in that? Should I run in that?
Trillium Brewing Company, 100 Royal Street,
Ooh,
subject to police, fire, and building approval.
Well, maybe I'll run in that.
Motion
September
made second. Any
27th.
discussion? Seeing none, all in favor?
At the end? Okay.
12-5-0.
Next, I move that the board approve and authorize the water restriction apology down the throats of our community.
Wait, I was,
Back to you with more detail.
Since this is my second to last meeting,
Permit replacement, much like we did with the police and fire chief replacement process. So we'll get back to you with more details on the March 31st meeting, if that's okay.
can we take a vote to accept your resignation?
I don't provide that option. I don't, okay. But thank you. That's all I have for you.
Thank you, sir.
All right, next up is announcements. Mr. Chair, if I could have a couple of minutes to read a small statement.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, since this is my second to last meeting, my time is coming to an end as a member of the Canton Board.
thank God. Thank
Canton Select
God.
Board. When I set out and ran for the Select Board, I did so as a resident of Canton who was raised here, chose to raise my family in this great town, and as a business owner who supported the community, I wanted to give back, and it was my time. What I didn't realize,
Oh, boy.
winning this seat and topping the ballot that night,
Oh, boy.
was the hurtful and negative attention that this would soon come my way. Within 24 hours of winning, I watched as members of this community, a former Select Board member, current Select Board member, and other members of the community immediately got to work of their goal to take the Select Board back.
Oh, God.
These were their words, not mine.
God forbid. God forbid. You mean like a democracy, Chris? Oh, yeah. God forbid that you unseated an incumbent. Congratulations. Miraculously, this guy who killed someone defeated an incumbent Yale educated Yale law school graduate. He defeated her. This retard who killed someone in 1994.
Fine. This is fine, and I support them for that.
Okay,
I
good.
guess there was frustration that a community member who was a little bit of a conservative would win a seat in Canton.
A little
that
bit.
irked many. Personally, I never look at Canton politics as having left or right.
Oh, you
I always
don't?
looked at it as having members to do work with in the best interest of Canton.
What?
Not to force an ideology down the throat.
All right. So real quick, speaking of forcing things down your throat, Chris, I want to talk to you about something. Not you. I'm not addressing you because we don't want to do that. But it has come to my attention that Julie Albert doesn't know something that I know about Chris Albert. Chris Albert knows what I know now, because now that I'm talking about this, he knows what I know about the dick pics, don't you? Yeah. Uh-huh. He knows who he sent them to. He knows. And he's freaking out about it. He's freaking out about it. Because he said if Julie Albert finds out, he's toast. So if Chris Albert's doing a roast of me right now, I can't release dick pics. That's revenge porn. I'm not going to do that. But I'm aware of it. And just, who else watches my show? Julie Albert. And Julie Albert's like, Turtleboy's just making shit up again. Am I, Julie? Am I making shit up? I know who he sent them to. I know what your couch looks like. Yeah. Ask me how. You got some leaks over there. But we don't need to talk about that right now. Let's hear the resignation speech.
Community. I knew at the time we were going to have some disagreements, and my goal was, as citizens of Canton, we would figure it out, just as those have led the town previously always did. Work together as one. Just a few weeks after being elected,
oh boy,
my world, in my family's world, would change forever.
Yeah, because
many of the people that were upset at me for winning this election would then turn to welcome a divide to Canton that has never been seen before. Yes, members of this community who I've known for years turned their back, first because I won an election, Second, because they wanted to believe a made-up conspiracy that was funneled by an online blogger enhanced by some members of this community. Some people who welcomed the divide in town sat on this very board. And while another who pushed the conspiracy is currently running for a seat on this board.
Oh, see, this is fucked up. 5150 did this. So there's a guy named David Clow. And David Clow has messaged me factual stuff about what's going on in Canton. He's running for select board. All of his messages are now out there. All of his emails are out there. He's been doxxed because Meredith O'Neill doxxed him. Meredith O'Neill released the phone extraction to the bad guys. Meredith O'Neill is actively helping him. And I can't say this enough. Fuck each and every person who's helping him, especially that worthless pile of shit, Jason fucking Broyles. Jason Broyles of Bristol, Connecticut, right? The meter maid, that fucking loser. It boils my blood when I see, because innocent people like this who are being doxxed, harassed, and all this stuff. And Chris Albert has this information because of 5150. Well, I got pictures of Chris Albert too. Okay. I know. Ask me how. He knows how. He already knows. He's shitting his pants hearing this right now. And this ain't witness intimidation. Just keep your dick. You know what I mean? As a dick pic connoisseur, I've been there before. Okay. I understand that, but you got to own it. Okay. You got to own it. And if Julie Albert's not going to like that, I'm telling you that much, right? She ain't going to like it. She's looking for, but how come she's allowed to cheat though? Didn't she hook up with Wade from the Canton Police Department? Didn't he bang her? I don't know. It's hard to keep track.
Truly a shame. This is not what Canton sat on this very board. And while another who pushed the conspiracy is currently running for a seat on this board, it's truly a shame. This is not what Canton is. Canton has always been a community that has come together in such tough times and stood together through adversity. Instead of rallying, we had members of this community drive a wedge in our town, harass and slander those who tried to help. What? And yes, we had people cheering as the negative attention was cast over this great community. We had
fuck that shit. Like this great community, 24,000 people live in Canton. Like 10 of you killed someone. Okay. 10. And honestly, the community wasn't that great to begin with. It looked nice. It looked pleasant. It's a lovely town. But the fact of the matter is that murderers walk the streets there. People who just get away with murder, who covered up a murder. They just walk the streets. I don't think that's that great of a community. I'm just saying. The kind of community where you can't even go out and get a meal of food at C.F. McCarthy's without being attacked by a mob of goons like these people. Yeah, don't kill a man. Like the victimization here. Their family killed someone, an innocent man named John O'Keefe. They killed him, and then they framed Karen Reed for it. Oh, disgusting.
Former residents who had their own grudge against this town to insert themselves.
John Como.
And others hide behind the words they wanted justice. Well, shame.
Hide behind the words?
Shame on you. Shame on those in this community who participated in this behavior. It does nothing to honor the memory of Officer John O'Keefe. I will say this. Though my 3 years as a member of the Select Board were not...
Wait, what did he say? Wait, what did he say about you?
They wanted justice.
Hold on.
Well, shame. Shame on you. Shame on those in this community who participated in this behavior.
Shame on people who participated in demanding justice for John O'Keefe. You should be ashamed of participating in this legal behavior and wanting justice for a murdered police officer.
It does nothing to honor the memory of Officer John O'Keefe. I will say this. Though my 3 years as a member of the Select Board were not what I envisioned, I am proud to have served for those who have supported me. And
first of all, this guy can barely speak. He's fucking retarded. Yeah, he looks like a thumb. Look at him. A suit with a thumb sticking out of it. And he can barely speak English. The way he reads this, it's like, have you ever read off a piece of paper? Did he practice this? It's like, is it this hard to read a piece of paper?
Those who have accepted me. In the end, you did not break me. Week after week, the behavior of some has been deplorable and just shows you more about who you are.
You did not break me, huh? Yeah, you're calling the cops and crying about people with rubber duckies, but we didn't break you. They didn't break him. They didn't break him. He's crying over rubber duckies, but he's not broken.
Than I am. The past weekend has reminded me of what our community is really all about. It's about love, support, and what I saw in many members of this community saw through the fiction, saw through the weekly 3 minutes of nonsense, and will stand for defending the truth. And to my family, once again, I'm sorry that you had to endure all this pain. I love you all.
I'm sorry that you guys had to kill someone. I'm sorry that you killed somebody and that my selfish desire to stay in the Board of Selectmen made it a public spectacle every fucking week. I'm sorry about that. That's it. Hey, who are these douchebags? Oh, it's that's Bernie Albert. That's Chris's dad. That's the guy that raised all these scumbags. Who else do we have here? We have that's Grandpa Eclipse, Peter Hennessy. And who's that guy? Oh, that's Mark Grossman, isn't it? The guy that lives across the street from the O'Keefe's, I think.
For affording me the opportunity to do that.
Yes, Mr. Albert, before we adjourn for this evening, I was very remiss at the beginning of this meeting. We have to also congratulate the Canton hockey team. For unbelievable victory.
Yes. Great job.
Great job, Canton. I heard the garden was rocking, and I thought it was a great time. We had a St. Patrick's function. I was at. We watched it. It was quite exciting. So congratulations, Canton Senior Hockey. It was unbelievable. So thank you, Canton. Mr. Albert.
All right, the Select Board will hold its next meeting on Tuesday, March 31st, 2026, 7 p.m. at the Sala Meeting Room, Memorial Hall, 801 Washington Street. I make a motion that we adjourn tonight's meeting at 8:26.
Motion made. Second. Any discussion? Seeing none.
All right. What a loser. All right, back to the Baker. Let's watch some Baker.
What it is that happens in this case.
Wait, Tim Albert was there too? That was Tim Albert next to him?
I'm just trying to check if
hold on.
If I have all the recordings. Yes, I downloaded to my PC instead of playing it from the yes. What's the name of this one? 1404. Yes. It's because in the Google Drive they are in a different order, so I just did all of it in a way to try and get it correctly.
You want to file free? Hit it.
Oh, mother. I'm not logged into my account. I don't know if Laura from London is up. I have like ad free on my account. I do not want to watch these stupid ads. If Laura, a notification has just been sent to your phone. If you're awake, she's in London, of course. It's like 3 a.m. there. If you just accept it, and I could try another way. Let me see you try another way. Tap yes on the if it's you. I'll just watch commercials. Fuck it. Skip. Okay, cool. Skip option. No thanks. I already have it.
On the Discord because YouTube is asshole. No, it's fine. It's fine. I downloaded them to the PC, so and then yeah. Yes, it's the 17th today, so I got it. There's a reason they dropped the transcript, not the audio. Of course there is, but I don't think if anyone other than Marissa thought, maybe I can just ask for the audio. And we got the audio. So just finished my entertainment with Afroman. Yeah, that was quite some case. Hey, Alfie. So let's try and get to the first one. And
what happened?
There's no video. Let me know. Can you hear the audio if I just
No, Phantom Police 5, being recorded.
Hi, I'm looking to speak with Lieutenant Whitaker.
He is actually tied up.
Oh, that was Tim Albert. Oh, shit.
Spoken with him. This is Justin Aylaian.
Can you hear the audio?
Here it is.
Okay, I'm going to go back. It's low. I can't boost it anymore.
That's what he sounds like? All right, hold on. What happened in the audio?
Try if I can.
All right.
If that equalizer will boost it.
No, Phantom Police 5, being recorded.
Hi, I'm looking to speak with Lieutenant Whitaker.
He is actually tied up at the moment. Can I ask your name?
I had actually just spoken with him. This is Justin Aylaian. I had just got off the phone call with him.
Hold on 1 second here.
Okay.
This will go on for a while. He's just on hold. He's calling. He apparently talked to Whitaker before. That call isn't there. Because he said, I talked to Whitaker.
I don't know if this is copyright, so I'm not going to fuck around with it. But dances. You can watch him just dance. Does he dance? Dance. Dance, you Dane. Dance for me. Dance for daddy.
2:04 in the afternoon. Roughly.
Look at him dance.
If it's on a cell phone, they should still have a recording of it. Remember, they're not allowed, at least a transcript. The 30th of June, 4 hours before they go to the house. He's talking to the police.
So it's 4 hours.
At this point, he doesn't have a restraining order against Kelsey.
Oh, he doesn't yet. Yeah. Let him go. Let him go. It's not copyright. Okay, go.
It's the same. My phone number plays 3 is a magic number.
Hi, sir. He'll be giving you.
Wait, what was that?
Hi, sir. He'll be giving you a call right back.
All right. Thank you very much.
So that was the first call. I want to talk to Fitzsimmons, to Lieutenant Whitaker. He will be calling you right back.
North Andover Police and Fire call is being recorded.
Hey, this is Justin again. I'm just calling Lieutenant Whitaker back. I just missed his call, unfortunately.
Oh, it sounds
yeah,
like
Justin, it's me.
nerd.
Oh, okay. How you doing, sir? I had a couple quick questions for you again.
Yeah.
So she.
This is June 30th. June 30th. This is at 2:10 in the afternoon. 4 hours before Justin arrives at Kelsey Fitzsimmons' house.
Okay, understood.
North Andover Police and Fire call is being recorded.
Hey, this is Justin again. I'm just calling Lieutenant Whitaker back. I just missed his call, unfortunately.
Yeah, Justin, it's me.
Oh, okay. How you doing, sir? I had a couple quick questions for you again.
Yeah.
So she's messaged me telling me that she's planning on taking the baby up to the land in New Hampshire. Do I have any rights to make sure that she does not leave with that child?
What? Rights?
At this point, I don't think we do.
So
I've spoken to my superior.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have an order yet, and she's talking about taking the baby to New Hampshire, and then he gets the order. Is that right? Do I have that right? That's crazy.
Filled him in on everything that we talked about, and we don't really have the right to deny her child.
Oh,
do I have any rights as the father to obtain my child since she's had him for several nights now? Do I have any right to, hey, this is the custody, we're both parents here. It's almost my turn to have the kid for the night, so I can know that he's safe and I can go file these after.
File what after? Weren't they at a bachelorette party on the 28th? So this is like 2 days, a joint one. So weren't they away? So what does he mean he's had the baby several nights in a row? She wants to take her baby to her parents' house in New Hampshire for the 4th of July. She wasn't doing anything wrong. That's it. And he's just like, yeah, what can I do to stop her? Go to probate court, I guess. Go to do that, figure it out with the judge. I don't know. Talk to her. And if you can't resolve it between the two of you, I guess go to a judge or just cheat. Just go to a judge and say she's crazy and then get full custody and get a restraining order.
Through the police department.
She have had him for several nights now. This is a custody. No, this is not a custody. You left the house the day before.
I was going to say.
Before that, the child was with her parents because you had a bachelor party.
Yeah, I was going to say.
This is already being set in motion. And thank you, Anime, for the Rumble Rant. Saying, thank you, Marissa, for the great work, making sure Baker doesn't get to enjoy any time off for sleep. No rest for the wicked after all. Exactly. This must be when she was sitting in the park, a couple of hours after he was at the police station. Lieutenant Whitaker knows this is going on. Listen to it. It's not new information. He knows what he's asking about. It'll be more clear now. Just go back a few seconds. I effing called it. He set it up to get his way and make the custody case go easier for him. Yep. Well, this is my mod. So you'll take it any way you will. But please remember, this is a good Christian chat, so don't use too much profanity. When did he even get home from the bachelor party? On the 28th, 29th in the morning. And this is the 30th.
Thank you, Karen. I appreciate that. 5 gifted members.
These people are sadistic for what they've done. There's no other words. I just had this feeling that he was afraid that she was going to expose him, and this is way to get back at her and shut her up. And again, I want to have custody with my baby I just left yesterday, who's 4 months old, who I don't have anything at my house ready to take. I need to go get the stuff from her house, but I'm begging the police to make sure she doesn't move to her whatever place he was afraid she would go to. You don't have shit. And you want to bring your kid to your house because, oh, you miss him after a few days?
Don't we all?
You left the house yesterday.
So he had just left the house. Of course the baby's going to stay there. Where else would the baby go? You'll see the baby. It's like, don't I have a right to it? I want the baby now, though. Fucking piece of shit.
This is why I wanted to play it with you fine people. Thank you, Jemima, for the square jar fund.
My child, and she's had him for
planned. And again, just wait. We're just getting started.
Do I have any rights as a father to obtain my child, and she's had him for several nights now? Do I have any right to, hey, this is a custody, we're both parents here. It's almost my turn to have the kid for the night. So I can know that he's safe and I can go file these after.
The kid?
Through the police department, no, we don't have that ability. The only way that you would be able to do that if you spoke directly to her and said, I'd like some time with the baby. And if she agrees to that, great. But it sounds like she's
not
probably not going to be. Yeah.
I have my sister who has a quick question for you as well.
My sister?
So now the sister has to ask questions because this 31-year-old father of a 4-month-old who really misses his kid and wants it to come over and stay at his house needs his sister to talk for him with the police. And this is a question for family court. This is not a question for the police department. Did he just say she had him for a few nights? Yes. Because remember, the 27th and the 28th is the bachelor party.
Yeah, right.
The 29th is when he says he leaves the house. Well, the 27th, according to the RO. But the 29th is when he takes his stuff from the house. And this is the 30th.
He's been gone. Like, that's crazy.
So he has been really, really.
That's crazy that bro, you went one night without the baby and you're freaking out this much about it. One fucking night without the baby. And like, I was just going to say, I'm sorry if I'm just imagining myself in this position. I would just if my ex-wife was like, well, I'm taking the baby. I'm like, okay. I would be like, well, we got to do something about that moving forward. You can't just be taking the baby whenever you want. Like, it's my baby too. We got to figure this out. We got to figure out a way to do this. You can't, you can't just be like, I get the baby all the time. That's not how it works. But there's no agreement in place. There's nothing like this. This is what probate court is for. Figure that shit out in front of a judge, Yeah. Or he couldn't leave. Like, the baby lives at the house, bro. That's where the crib is. You can just go there, bro. This is fucked. He just wanted the fucking baby and he got her shot. Wow.
And have everything.
Fucked up, man.
Yes, his sister is now having to talk. Coffee cake, wait, you'll figure it out.
There's something really bad.
It's Marissa who did all the hard work.
Here's a stupid sister.
I've seen a lot of this. And so I'm on the page. We need to get the baby out of her hands like now, or something really bad could happen. And I know you guys have talked a bit about this, but I am just wondering, is there any difference if she were to try to take the baby out of the state? Does that go against anything? Because that's what she's threatening with. Does the state matter at all? The state line?
No, it doesn't matter.
It really doesn't. It's her child.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
The state lines, this bitch says. This is a family affair now. Their cunt sister. Is this the junkie one? Is this the junkie pig sister? The junkie pig? This doesn't sound like the junkie pig sister that their shitbag parents raised. I don't think it sounds like the junkie pig. She sounds a little more refined. This is the junkie pig? Oh, I didn't know that. She's like, did they cross state lines? Did she cross like state? Bitch, it's New Hampshire. You live in North Andover. It's like fucking 10 minutes from New Hampshire. What are you talking about? And she's like, thinks she's a know-it-all. Well, maybe if they cross state lines, it's like Krusty. It does sound like Krusty. Like she thinks they're Krusty, acts like Krusty. Like, oh, actually, if you cross state lines, no, what the fuck difference does that make? It's not an international border. She's not kidnapped. It's not like New Hampshire has a non-extradition treaty with Massachusetts. What are you talking about?
One other question for you, because I think, we're talking about going to the courthouse.
It sounds
How
like
do we, and especially because she is a police officer in this town and everyone talks, and I'm just wondering if we go file this, how do we, because if she finds out that this is filed before it's being addressed, it's going to end.
Okay, so this is not the junkie sister. This is not the junkie sister. I guess this is Courtney. The junkie sister is the other one, to be clear. So we got the sober sister to come on.
Really, he is a police officer in this town and everyone talks, and I'm just wondering if we go file this, how do we, because if she finds out that this is filed before it's being addressed, it's going to end really horribly. So how do we actually ensure?
If she finds out that this is being filed, it's going to end horribly. Oh, because it ended great the other way. She ended up getting shot. It's going to end horribly. Why would it end horribly? If she finds out that you're filing it for a restraining order.
And what I guess, do you know anything about that process? Would a police officer come with us or with Justin to the house to get the baby? If this is assuming the custody was ordered, that the restraining order and the custody were ordered, what does that look like? Because we're very worried she'd find out before it could actually take place.
Yeah. So if that's the case, then the way, if an order is granted, they will then email a copy of the order to us for service. So we would serve it and then enforce it. So it would be like, here's your restraining order. Per the order, custody of the child is awarded to Justin. In which case we would have to make arrangements, for him to come and take the child.
Okay. So he would not be there when you're presenting that. I mean, this might be an obvious question, I guess, because if he has the restraining order, he shouldn't be there.
Probably not. I mean, we should probably take care of that. It's okay if he wants to be close by, in order to take custody of the child quickly.
Yeah, right.
He could come if he's in town, we could then reach out to him and say, okay, she's been served. You can come pick up the child now.
Okay. One, just to, I guess, make sure though, because I know you guys will get notified if there is an emergency order put through. She's an officer, of course. What does she have access to seek? I'm just like, is there a way to flag this directly to, the trusted?
No, when it gets sent to the officer in charge. So nobody sees that except the officer in charge and anyone else who has access to that email, which she does not.
Okay, so that's reassuring. So I'm just trying to make
we
sure
don't want her to know.
Before this happens.
We don't want her to know.
Did she catch wind while she was at the police station of anything occurring?
Nope.
No. Okay.
Oh
I didn't
my God.
want to tip her off and give
What
her the
a
opportunity to do
nerve.
anything rash.
Did she catch wind of this? Like, we're trying to keep this a secret. We don't want to let her know what we're doing. We're taking that fucking baby. We're going to go make up some shit in court and get an order on her and get that baby. He's mad because she's taking the baby to fucking New Hampshire for the 4th of July. And he's like, oh yeah? Well, how about I fucking go get an order on you? And then you can't. And then it's my baby. Then we come and take your fucking baby. What?
Thank you. All right, officer, I appreciate your time. Thank you.
Very good. Thank you.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Now we know who knew at the police station that Kelsey Fitzsimmons should not be issued her radio. Lieutenant Whitaker knew they were going to file this restraining order while Kelsey Fitzsimmons was at the police station.
Interesting.
Marissa, did you get all the calls? Because remember in the affidavits, it says that he called Lieutenant Daly and talked a lot about how she was going to be dangerous. I only heard one person, his sister, talk about, oh, this is going to end badly. I was a witness to all of this. Remember that witness who said it was Justin's sister who was antagonizing Kelsey at the bridal shower. It's way different when you have audio. Thank you so much, Palola's mom. It's way different now. We can hear what is really being said, because now we know that the police did know. Like Bradel said, Bradel must have these recordings as well. We know when Bradel said there's some connections there. There's someone trying to cover this at the police station that morning. Apparently, that was Lieutenant Whitaker. I don't know which sis Kelsey and Aidan after all of this. I would leave any calls to North Andover, but it would not include cell phones. Of course. Massachusetts is going to be owned by Karen, Kelsey, and Aidan after all of this. I would even say, Karen they can always say, well, we're just shitty cops. We didn't do our job. This one, they're setting her up. Why didn't they, when they know she's so dangerous, again, why the hell aren't they doing something to prevent this from happening? This is 4 hours before they arrive at Kelsey Fitzsimmons' house. This is before they have obtained the restraining order. The cop already knows that something's going to go down. And we just heard him say, well, he can just stay nearby, so when we have served it, he can arrive at the house. So it's Lieutenant Whitaker who says Justin should just show up at the house.
Yeah, just show up. We'll just hand the baby off to you.
When the probate judge gave the order at 4:31 p.m., what was her plan for getting the baby? I don't know.
Oh, come on. These fucking ads. All right.
Well, they didn't know she was going to pull out a firearm, so yeah. My girlfriend had to take her dog to the vet this afternoon. Oh, I'm not going to go too much off the screen. Yeah, he is on administrative leave right now, Justin. But these were the calls on the day off. We don't have a call either. There must be a transcript somewhere noting the phone calls he had with Lieutenant Daly. Now we go to 07/03/2025 at 07:34 in the morning. So we can get to hear what, if any, went on before all of this happened. Hey, Justice Served. Love to use a quick snippet of that sister's audio tonight with credit, gratitude, and promo from the Bake Off Course. Marissa, can you share it with Justice Served? It's my mod. We have eight clips. Some of them are just nothing clips, but thank you so much, Marissa. She has been, I know what you say, but yeah, she has been punished enough. Notice how his voice is not his voice he used the other before. Now he has a little more man in him.
Lieutenant Voice, can I help you?
Hi, this is Justin Aylaian. I'm going to 125 Phillips Brooks to retrieve all of my belongings today with other members of the fire department. I had spoken to Sergeant Verkey yesterday about
July 3rd.
What would happen if she said I had full authorization to retrieve all of my belongings, and if her family shows up to call for a police officer. Given the intense nature of what has happened in that house and what her family has already been trying to do, I need to request a police officer there at 9:30 when I show up.
What's her family trying to do?
We're going to be there for 2 hours, and given the potential and the intense nature of what happened there, I don't know what has happened. I don't know what they're going to do, and I'm going to have to request that a police officer is there.
Okay, yeah, we have. Can you hold on 1 second?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
I'm going to request the police officer to be there for 2 hours while I get all my stuff from the house.
Dance.
Intense nature. That was to be used when they have to defend against the...
Justin?
There we go.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm told that the plan is if anybody does show up to give us a call, we'll be there immediately. We're very limited today on staff, but if there's any issue at all, we'll be there momentarily.
All right, sounds good.
All right, I'm going to have it noted that if something does happen, I requested 2 times for a police officer to be there from the beginning. I want that noted because I will.
What does that even mean? I want that noted. The whole thing's recorded anyway, stupid. These lines are all recorded. It's already been noted. I want that noted. Okay, let me take a note on that. Yeah, okay. He wants to talk to the manager. He wants to talk to the manager of 911 twice. He talked to him. He wants it noted though. He called twice. He demands, a private escort because he's a poo-poo baby bitch and he wants somebody to come and walk him to there, but they're not doing it for him. This is like a spoiled child that didn't get what he wants.
Absolutely. All right, I'm going to have it noted that if something does happen, I requested
limited to defend against the...
Justin?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm told that the plan is if anybody does show up to give us a call, we'll be there immediately. We're very limited today on staff, but if there's any issue at all, we'll be there momentarily.
Now, a normal person in this situation, I would imagine what I would say. I'd be like, okay, thanks. Thank you. That's fine. Because he knows that Kelsey Fitzsimmons' dad is not like gonna do anything to him. He knows that. He's also like a grown man and has no reason to be scared of Kelsey Fitzsimmons' dad. Like, what is Kelsey Fitzsimmons' dad, who I'm sure has like no criminal history and owns his own business? Like, what is he gonna do? You know what I mean? Like, what's he gonna do? He's like, wow, he wants to talk to the manager at 911. Like, what's he gonna do? I would just be like, okay, cool, and then hang up, but not Justin. Justin's gotta.
All right, I'm going to have it noted that if something does happen, I requested 2 times for a police officer to be there from the beginning. I want that noted because I will escalate this further because this is not right from given the situation that occurred in that house. And
so, first of all, this is right out of the 5150 playbook. Oh, you don't get your way, threaten. Oh, noted. I'll be doing this to you. Okay.
Potential for something else to happen. My family should have never been in that position in the first place. Now I'm requesting something that is shit that should be placed there.
Listen to the way he's talking. Oh, this is very different. I read the transcripts. This is now he's like getting all emotional. Bitch, she's the one that got shot. She's the one that got shot because you went and got a fucking order. Does he feel bad about this at all? You loved her at one point, right? You loved her. You had a fucking baby with her. She was pregnant again, bro. What is wrong with this kid? He had like a beautiful, fucking successful baby mama. And he got in a fight with her. That's the bachelor. First of all, can we talk about that for a moment? The joint bachelorette party. What's up with that? No offense to Kels, but like, what's up with that, dude? You couldn't even have a bachelor party? You couldn't even have your own bachelor party? Dude, you say you went on one with you. What? That's weird. That's weird. But anyway, you got in a fight with her there, and then you guys have a big blow up and you're out. And you just can't figure it out, huh? You just couldn't figure it out. You went and talked to your family, you know, and wow, what a fucking pussy. Just listen to him.
And you're telling me no several times?
Well,
that right
listen
happened. My family should
listen to this again.
I want that noted because I will escalate this
I
further.
will
because
escalate.
This is not right from given the situation that occurred in that house and the potential for something else to happen. My family should have never been in that position in the first place. Now I'm requesting something that is shit that should be placed there, and you're telling me no several times? That right there is not right.
That right there is not right. That right there is not right. Really? What's not right about it? What about getting shot? Because of you, bro. You got her shot. If you didn't go and get that stupid order on her, then the cops never would have came and taken the fucking baby. Surprise! And you wanted it to be a surprise. You didn't want to give her a heads up this was happening. You wanted that shit to be a fucking surprise. They stole her fucking baby. What did you think she was going to do? How do you think she was going to handle that? You got her fucking shot, stupid. It's your fault she got shot. It's Noonan's fault for shooting her. But it's your fault. For you escalated this whole thing by getting the order. You've already escalated. You like the word escalate. You've already escalated it. You couldn't figure it out. You couldn't figure out a parenting agreement. Who cares if she takes the baby to New Hampshire for a couple days? You'll figure it out. Call her. Call her. FaceTime her. Ask to see the baby. You know, when can I see the baby? If she gives you a hard time and she's like, never, okay, then you get a lawyer and you go to probate court because you have rights as a father. You have a right to see that baby for sure. But he cheated by getting this order. That's cheating. That's like that is a cheating way to get the baby. He didn't want to do it the hard way. He didn't want to wait because he's a little boo-boo baby bitch that gets whatever he wants whenever he wants it. Like he is being told no, and he doesn't like being told no.
It's Katie. We spoke yesterday.
We did speak yesterday. We did speak yesterday. Given the intense nature of this situation and what could occur, I'm going to be there for 2 to 3 hours. I know what her father's capable of. I know what could happen.
But
Social media are there. I'm just telling
I
you.
understand the stressful situation, but what we spoke to yesterday was that we weren't going to prevent you from going in the house, but if something happened, you could call us right away and we'd be there. Just to that was what we spoke.
Okay, no, we did speak about that, and after thinking about it again, I wanted to make my concerns noted 2 times. So if something does happen, if something does occur, this will be noted, and I have no problem escalating it further. I appreciate your time. Thank you, and have a good
What
day.
time are you heading over there?
I will be there at 9:30 with 5 or 6 other men. It's going to be a couple hours.
5
Well,
other men.
There was no formal request at a certain time, Justin. I understand.
I understand that. I went through Crystal as well. I asked Crystal. Crystal said she would ask as well.
Crystal.
I never coming back to me. This formal request. I called yesterday. You gave me this information. I'm calling again this morning, and I'm telling you that. You guys do last minute details every single day. This is a last minute detail. Yesterday would have been a detail that was not last minute.
Would you like a detail?
I am not paying for a detail.
Okay, all right.
My family should have never been in that situation. My child and myself should have never had it. I will absolutely escalate whatever I have to do.
What did he want them to do? What do you mean my child never should have been put in that situation? What situation? What did they do wrong? You wanted them to do this. You put them in this situation. What did the police do? You wanted them to go over there with an order and take the fucking baby. That is the situation that you wanted. Like, what is he talking about? My family never should have been put in this situation. Well, the situation was she had the baby and you wanted the baby. So you went to the court, you made up a bunch of bullshit, you got an order somehow, and then you got the police to enforce the order because who the fuck else is going to enforce the order? And they went there and things went fucking crazy. You did oh my God. Oh my God.
If I'm saying that I don't feel comfortable and I don't want to put my brother again, my friends into a situation where something could occur, or if you knew what happened, I don't know what her family would be capable of at this point. They've already filed negligence against me as the father when there has been nothing. I don't know.
Is that true? Did they file negligence against him? Is that true? Was something negligent? What is he talking about? They filed negligence against me? Yeah. He came up with this plan when he was partying the day before. Wow. Unbelievable.
What they're going to do. I don't know what they would be capable of. But if you want to wait and find out, that is on you. And I am glad this is a recorded line.
Oh, we're so scared.
Okay.
So I will be there at 9:30. If you do not have someone there, all of my concerns have been noted. Thank you for your time and good.
Yeah, people are telling me this is not true, that there is no negligence claim. He just made that up. He's like vilifying the dad. He's creating this boogeyman. I've met Steve Fitzsimmons. He's not a violent guy. Stop it. He didn't even know. I asked him about this. I'm like, did you hear what he said about you? And he's like, no, I didn't. He does. I don't know if he follows this shit. This might be his first time hearing this audio. This is wild. I don't think he heard this before. They go, oh yeah, he said that you were like wicked scary, and that you were like he needed police protection from you because you're like wicked scary. He's like, really? I'm like, you didn't know that? Oh, it's all over Twitter. You got to get on Twitter, dude. You got to get on Twitter. You're missing out. You're missing out.
Bye.
This is Karen. Can I talk to the manager? Can I please speak to the manager? We also don't have the phone calls with.
So I guess the police. All right. He didn't realize that the police department filed a 51A. What is a 51A? 51A, Massachusetts. 51A is a mandatory filing with the Department of Children and Families when there is a reasonable suspicion of child abuse or neglect. So the police are forced, because of his allegations and because of the fact that somebody was shot. The baby was in a house where somebody got shot. Okay. But the baby's mother got shot. Because of this, The police are mandated to file a 51A with DCF. That is why DCF was involved, not because Kelsey Fitzsimmons' dad did something, but because he did something. He brought DCF into their life because of this fucking order. And then the shitstorm that happened as a result of it. If what he's saying is true, if Kelsey Fitzsimmons is really fucking nuts, like he says, right? Then what did he think was going to happen? I mean, his whole story's insane. He just couldn't go a fucking couple days without seeing the baby. I get it. As a father, that's hard. It's got to be hard. But they were separated for 2 days, bro. And you left. She didn't leave. You left. And honestly, the mother gets the baby. I'm sorry. The mom, unless the mom's like a crackhead, the mom gets the baby. Okay. And this is a parent myself saying this. Like, if I did a thing, if I got in a fight with my ex-wife when we were together, something like that, and she's like, I'm leaving, the baby's going with her. And I understand that. And I'm not gonna be like, no, you can't take the baby. I'd be like, okay. When can I see you? When can I see the baby? When do I get the baby? We'd figure it out. I wouldn't fight it. I'd be like, okay, take the baby for now. When do I get the baby? And if she starts giving you a hard time and she starts saying, never, motherfucker. Okay, well, then I have to play hardball too. Then I got to go to the lawyer. Then I got to go to court. And we can do it that way. We can do it the easy way where we get along and we figure some shit out. Or we can do it the hard way. He didn't even give her that chance. He didn't give her the chance to figure it out. You know? And I bet you the plan, I'm guessing this, I don't know as a fact. If she was going to the 4th of July in New Hampshire with her family, I bet you prior to their fight that he was going to go too. Because why wouldn't he? He's the fiance. Of course he's going to spend the 4th of July with her. Why wouldn't he do that? Of course you did. I mean, I spent the 4th of July with 5150. I didn't even like her. You know? I didn't even want to be with her. But I went there because it was the Cape. It's nice, you know? But yeah, this is insane.
Crystal and Lauren, but we read them. That's the one where, oh, I'm so sorry for what happened to your family. But now, when the calls were from the day off, you were, oh, I'm so afraid. Now, I'm going to escalate this. I'm going to do something. What are you really going to do, Justin? Who is dangerous? Who are you afraid of? My family should never, ever have been in this mess. Who put them in it? You did. Because you took your ball and went home. And then mommy told you, better get that grandbaby of mine.
Better get that grandbaby.
I'm listening on replay in the first call. Oh my goodness. He is bossing the baby, literally tearing the baby off her feeding breast. Yeah, because Justin needs to get access to his baby. He hasn't seen it for days now. Well, he saw him yesterday. Did he call him directly on their personal cell phones? I don't know. But we know there's transcripts of it. Your family are crapheads too, but no one feels bad for you. Yeah. So nice to hear Katie's voice. Hooah. I'm noting it. I want it noted. Police gave a high bar of immunity. They, as I understand it, they just took a whole shitload of liability. You could just go over there. And now we're going to get to 0703 2025 0938. This is probably the first call when he breaks in the door. So let's listen to that one.
North Andover Police and Fire, this line's recorded.
This is Justin Aylaian. I need to speak to the OIC.
I'm sorry, who is this?
Oh, hold on. We got to do it regular speed. This is Justin Aylaian. Hold on.
Listen to that one.
North Andover Police and Fire, this line's recorded.
This is Justin Aylaian. I need to speak to the OIC.
Oh, my God. I need to
I'm sorry, who is this?
I say.
Who's this? Hello?
It's Justin Aylaian. I'm a big shot. Oh, God. Oh, boy. Dancing. Dance, motherfucker. Dance for daddy. Dance.
You could hear the alarm in the background.
Dance for daddy. Go. Do it. Dance. Dance, Baker. Okay. There he goes. Oh, I can't with this guy. This guy's too funny.
Again, I want the OIC. He wants the manager. Yeah, he 207 times. So
He just has the one move, the shoulders. Go, dance, dance, dance.
Well, it's I don't know when it's coming back, so. First impression, one whiny, dramatic, entitled man-child by the sounds of it.
Yeah.
That's all in that call because he hung up when the alarm was going off. But
North Andover Police.
Here we go.
He then calls Lieutenant Whitaker again on 07/03/2025 at 9:40. So 2 minutes later.
North Andover Police Fire calls being recorded. Hello? Hello? Police Department. Hello?
Turtleboy's gonna lose his shit. Somebody says, I am. This is crazy. Hello? Where'd you go, Justin?
That's
Peekaboo?
Yeah. Not all of them are winners.
No. Okay. What was that?
Now he's going to call dispatch, and it picks up a little bit before they say it's dispatch.
Okay.
So listen carefully in the beginning.
Okay.
Yeah, he's really, really surprised by the alarm. He's calling dispatch a minute later.
Look at my fucking Chevy, though.
North Andover Police and Fire lines recorded.
Look at my fucking what?
Look at my fucking Chevy, though.
North Andover Police and Fire.
Look at my fucking Chevy, though.
North Andover.
Look at my fucking Chevy, though.
North Andover Police and Fire.
Look at my fucking Chevy? She's saying, look at my fucking Chevy.
Look at my fucking Chevy, though.
North Andover Police and Fire lines recorded.
This is Justin again. Can you please bring the OIC?
Yes, sir.
OIC. This is Justin again. OIC.
Get my thing something out. I hear it as look at my effing something.
Look at my fucking Chevy, though.
North Andover.
I don't know what he said.
Sounds like, I don't do Massachusetts accents, but it kind of sounds like Chevy.
I don't
to me.
So
kind of like Chevy.
Slow it down. I don't know. I don't really care that much.
Why is he trying to trigger a police visit by calling but not being there on the line? Well, maybe that's a bad connection. That's what I heard also. Yeah. I'm behind, but this doesn't sound like the transcript at all. It's way different when you can hear the emotion.
It's exactly like I recognize the transcript. I recognize the things you said. It sounds worse. Like he sounded like a whiny cunt on the transcript. He sounds like a much more gaping wide cunt at this point when you actually hear his whiny little voice.
Put into what they're saying. No idea what it says. Chevy, that makes more sense than Chevy O. I don't know. This whole music is everyone's doctor music. Or pharmacy when you need your legally prescribed app. Get what? Why couldn't he wait? The world has to stop so he can get his drugs. His computer and the letter entitled Brad. Yeah, effing something. Chevy though. Look at my fucking Chevy though. Have gone through all of this and it's so bad. And now we have 3 missed calls in a row he didn't pick up. I don't know. This is on 07/03/2025, the day he breaks.
This is Justin Aylaian. I'm at
with the blessing of the police department. And we're probably going to hear that blessing from Lieutenant Whitaker in the next soundbite.
Good morning. This is Lieutenant Whitaker.
Lieutenant Whitaker, this is Justin Aylaian. I'm at 125 Phillips Brooks right now, retrieving my belongings.
Okay. Hello?
Just starting, what time was the call on the break-in? There was a call at 7:34 in the morning where he referenced another call we don't have from the day before on the 2nd. He calls at 7:34 and says, I'm going to be there with 5-6 guys at 9:30. I want a detail. Well, no, I want an officer. And they said, you can get a detail. I'm not paying for a detail. And then he calls at 9:38 and you can hear the alarm in the background and it doesn't get picked up. 9:40, 9:41, and now we're at 9:41 again where he gets through to Lieutenant Whitaker, the same guy he talked to about the restraining order.
Good morning, this is Lieutenant Whitaker.
Lieutenant Whitaker, this is Justin Aylaian. I'm at 125 Phillips Brooks right now, retrieving my belongings.
Okay.
Okay. Go for it.
Hello?
You already told us you were going, dipshit. Just go.
Hello, Justin?
We already gave you the blessing of breaking into the house.
Justin, are you still there?
Yeah, what are you doing, dipshit? Where'd you go, asshole? Where'd he go?
Justin?
Hello? Yeah, Kelsey's like fighting for her life. And
Say that again,
like,
sir.
oh my God.
Justin, are you still there?
I'm still there. It connected to my truck for some reason.
Oh, I thought it was my phone.
What did she ever see in this guy? Kelsey Fitzsimmons is like hot. Like, what did she see in this dude? No offense. Was it the firefighter? Was that what was attractive about him? Is it was because he was a firefighter? Because I know chicks dig firefighters. I don't get it otherwise. He's not particularly like attractive, I think. I mean, whatever. But it's just the one. He's got no masculinity to him whatsoever. Like I don't get I don't get it. I don't get it.
Was messing up or something. Yeah. So you said that you were over on Phyllis Brooks gathering some belongings.
Yep. Grabbed my belongings. The alarm did go off. They had changed the locks. The alarm did go off. Her dad has he set the full system up. He has everything. He's going to know the alarms went off, and I have no doubt in my mind he's going to be driving down from New Hampshire to show up here.
Okay. Whereabouts
No
in New
doubt in
Hampshire
my mind.
would he be coming from?
He's up in the
Rochester.
not the Rochester. I forget exactly what town he's in. He's probably about 40 minutes away, 30 minutes away. I don't know if he's coming, but I have no doubt in my mind that man is going to come down with a vengeance.
He has no doubt in his mind.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, the dad changed the log. They had changed the logs, and the dad has changed the alarm, is what he said.
I mean, do you think that
I called? I called 2 times. My family should have never been in this position.
We heard
2
you.
times, once yesterday, once
We
today.
know. We know.
And I'm asking for a detail down here for 2 hours. If that's something that you guys cannot do, I will gladly escalate the situation.
Just listen to him yelling. Listen to him yelling about it. Like, I will gladly. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. A paid detail? Motherfucker, what does this look like? The St. Patrick's Day parade? You want a fucking detail? A detail. A police detail. You know what those are for? Like, what is this, a high school basketball game? The fuck do you want a detail for? Police details are for fucking big events and like construction and shit like that. You got some down power lines? A police detail? To watch over your boo-boo baby bitch while you go in the fucking house and grab the computer and steal $5,000 out of her account? You can't steal $5,000 from her back at your house and get baby clothes? What are you doing? I'd be in and out of that bitch. In and out. Get what you need and get the fuck out. And this guy's like, no, I want a fucking paid detail. A detail. A fucking detail officer. A detail. This guy thought he was going to get a free police detail. Free. To watch him and 6 men break into a fucking house. And just, hey, can you just like stand there? Because that's what a police detail does. The dude just stands there. We've all seen cops working details before. Okay? They're getting paid $50 an hour or where the fuck they're getting paid to stand there and go on their fucking phones. Right? Not all of them. Some of them. Right? And just chill. It's like a way to pick up extra money, over time. We're going to pay a fucking detail to watch you fucking go in her house, and I can't. The entitlement on this mofo.
This is ridiculous.
What do you mean by
This is ridiculous. Look at him.
Asking for a detail.
Hold on.
Do you think
Hold on.
I called.
I can't. I did not hear. Oh, I can't. Listen to him.
I called 2 times. My family should have never been in this position. I called 2 times, once yesterday, once today. And I'm asking for a detail down here for 2 hours. If that's something that you guys cannot do, I will gladly escalate the situation. This is ridiculous.
What do you mean by
This is ridiculous. What is ridiculous? He's like, this is ridiculous that there's no police detail here. And the guy goes, what do you mean by escalate? Huh? Good. I mean, that's a good question. Is that a threat? Is that a threat?
escalate the situation?
that
I will go to the media. I will do whatever I have to do to ensure my family's safety, my brother's safety here, and 2 firefighters that are here.
Your brother's safety? 2 firefighters' safety from Steve Fitzsimmons? Oh my God, this fucking pussy. Oh my God. What a fucking loser. I can't get over this guy. Oh, this is so much worse when you actually hear him say the words. Oh my God, I will escalate. I will go to the media and tell him what? Hey, Mr. Media, I'm a big homo. That's me. I'm a big pussy. I need a police detail to hold my fucking hand while they break into my ex-fiance's house who just got shot because of me, because I couldn't go a couple nights without the baby. Oh my God. Oh geez. Go ahead. Go tell the media what a fucking loser you are, you fucking chode. Do it. Do it. You should have come to me. Come to me. Come to daddy. Come tell me your story. I'm the media. Yeah, you're going to go to the media. What the fuck is the media going to do? First of all, this is like 2 weeks after Karen Reed, too. Nobody would even fucking pay attention to you. But they'd be like, wait a minute. What would you go to the media and even say? Like, so you're the victim? You want us to feel bad for you? She got shot. A cop shot another cop. And somehow you're the fucking victim in this because you couldn't get a free police escort to come get your shit?
Here. If his family comes down, they are absolutely going to be doing something.
What does that mean?
Okay, if you're saying there's no resources for this, it's insane.
It's insane.
If you need a detail, I can put a detail out.
I will not be paying for a detail given the circumstances of this. You can bring this to the chief. Please bring it to someone because I am not paying a cent for this. This is ridiculous. Given the circumstances and the escalation of this situation, providing a detail and having it be your guys' idea is unbelievable.
Unbelievable, ridiculous.
We can provide a detail.
Yeah, you're just paying, bitch.
But you're going to be charged for it.
I will not be charged for that.
Then why? First of all, if you're that scared, why wouldn't you just pay it? Right? What do you mean you won't be charged for it? I mean, it's really important, right? It's really important. You're going to make $5,000 off it. Why not? Yeah, why not just do that?
You know what? I am glad this is the 3rd time this is happening because when something does happen at this location, it is going to be all on that department.
Oh,
Once
really?
again, this is unbelievable.
Justin, when he gets there, just call us and we'll send an officer over there to keep the peace.
Calm down.
That's not how it's going to go down, but thank you for your time.
It's not. Whoa, what's that supposed to mean? That's not how it's
He
going to
just threatened the police department and he just told the police he's going to do something to Kelsey's father.
Yeah.
Pay your fucking detail if you want a detail. Why should the taxpayers?
Exactly.
Because of the way it has escalated. What way has it escalated? Yeah, she got shot. She's in the hospital.
Theoretically, he's like,
no one is coming to that house. If you had called first and say, hey, I need to go get stuff for the baby. Can we meet up? I'm going to bring some guys, make sure everything's going to stay peachy. I've talked to the police. They will be arriving if anything happens. I don't want to escalate anything. Could we potentially do it at 9:30? Instead, you went over and you kicked in the door and the alarm went off. You destroyed the security system. You stole stuff at the house. Who escalated all of this, Justin? Who was the one who escalated all of this? Because there's no need to kick in the door. When you grab the handle and find out, oh, my key doesn't work anymore. You call the police and says, well, we can't enter the house because they changed the locks. If I call her father, could you be here at 9:15 or no, 10:15 when he arrives and make sure? They would probably have said, we'll just swing by just to make sure nothing. You don't need a detail. We'll just swing by and make sure everything is okay. But this whiny little prick wants them to be his bodyguards. Who is escalating it? Who is showing up to the house with your brother and 2 guys? Who just threatened the police department and Kelsey's father if he showed up? There's only one escalator in all of this.
Yes.
And it's not one of those you ride up in the airport.
No.
It's you, Justin. Because you're a little bitch.
Yeah. Oh, give it to him,
Baker. You know what?
Give it to him, Baker.
Those threats about going to the media and putting the police on blast, congratulations. I will be the one with the lowest number of viewers listening to your whiny, pathetic little voice today. Here, Justin, just wait till justice serve. Just wait to Aidan Kearney get a hold of these tapes. Everyone will hear your voice now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. He's right.
Her father would come with a vengeance. There has been no threats of violence made against him.
None. Made
It's
it
not
up.
Justin who pulled the trigger. It's Officer Noonan. He didn't do it that way, Baker, because he wouldn't have been able to take her stuff. Well, I know that, but yeah, wants them, and anyone want to do it, holler at me, and we'll get it to you.
Is that it?
F out. The next one will be from. Oh shit, I messed up. This is actually from the day before. So this is the long conversation with Sergeant Gerke. Will be the one where he talks to what's her name, Laren, whatever her name. I will be your holler back.
Northern Police and Fire, this call is recorded. Hi, this is Justin Aylaian. I'm on the North End Fire Department. I am off duty right now. I do need to speak with the OIC.
Yes, sir. Hold on 1 second, please.
Hold on.
I'm so sorry. So this will be the ones before he then called. And got his 2-for-1 deal.
I mean, that's a silly question. Hey, is this Justin?
Yes, this
Hey,
is.
it's Katie. How are you? I mean, that's a silly question, but
God. Here we go.
I digress. I do care.
No, I'm doing as well.
Thinking
as I
about
can be
you
right
guys.
now, and-
Yeah. So what
Yeah,
can I do
Katie,
for you,
Katie's
Justin?
good.
What's that?
I need to discuss my options of retrieving all of my belongings from Phillips Brooks.
Oh, gotcha. I gotcha. Well, it's your house, so
Is
I'm
it?
assuming that
It's not, though.
you can make whatever arrangements if you just want us to because let's just say if this were a scenario we deal with in any other case, with restraining orders, there's nothing barring you from returning to your own property except for your own safety.
It's
So
not his property, though.
I can't, we don't have any jurisdiction and we don't even navigate about mutual property. So when we get restraining orders, people have to, commonly the defendant would ask to, it's different in this case because you may be in
He's
the
assuming, right.
from what I understand. But any property that's in there is between you, Kelsey, and civil courts. It doesn't have anything to do with us. We have no jurisdiction to say what can't be removed, what can be removed.
So am I able to go to the house with a bunch of fire buddies and remove my belongings?
Yes. We have no jurisdiction on that. I don't,
He never asks, like, is it your house?
Doing communication with her family and things like how
No, I am in no communication with her
Okay.
family whatsoever.
Yeah, do you know if
Yeah,
they're at
yeah.
the house at all? That would be my only thing. If you
I
wanted
don't
to
know.
go, if you feel like they're there, and I mean it's your house, so truly you can go in there anytime you please. And let's just say hypothetically they were there and they get all bent out of shape about that. What you could do is just call us for us to explain that to them.
He's not going to like that. He's not going to like that.
So my only concern would be I know they're blaming me for a lot of this situation.
Yeah, I get it.
They
Yep.
are there for the potential retaliation or any of the sort.
Yeah. So you could play it however you want it to play it. I'm going to leave that up to you. One option would be to shoot them a text or anything, and like, just so you know, I'm going back to the house to pick up some belongings.
They would
say no, absolutely not.
I'm pretty sure they would show up.
Yeah. Okay. So what you may want to do is just go do what you got to do. I can't keep you from there, nor would I want to. It's your house as well. It's your property.
So it's technically the deed is in her name.
Sure. But you're like
Technically, no.
Technically, yeah, no.
It is.
Yeah, literally.
in her name.
Literally in her name, too.
It's her house.
Yeah, exactly. Technically.
A police officer just okayed that you broke into your former residence.
Yeah, technically it's
you have left the premises.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
filed a restraining order saying you moved to Stove on the 27th. You were at the house on the 29th getting your stuff. You don't have residents in this house anymore. I hope this lady is fired already. Katie is probably a really big liability for the police department because she just made up a whole new set of rules in Massachusetts that if you have at some point contributed to the rent in a house or stayed there for a period of time, yeah, you can just go there, kick the door in, get your shit. You can take it up in civil court. Can't wait to hear the lawyers go through that liability.
A residence of that house.
Yes, you have legal standing in there as far as the civil courts are concerned. You have keys, you have access. I know you live there. We know you live there. We're not going to stand in your way from collecting your property. If you go and do your thing, and just if you get there and someone's there, we can, before you even go into the house, you could call us and, meet us over at the school parking lot area and be like, they're there right now. Can you send someone by to keep the peace? And we'd be happy to do that for you. We do that all the time. Especially if the roles are reversed. If you had been asked to leave the house, we do this all the time where, the person who has resided there has a legal right to grab things.
Yeah, I'm just going to get as many friends as I can and get out of there as fast as humanly possible.
Yeah, so if you end up being there and either if they're there already, my suggestion would be to kind of head over to the parking lot of the school and we can break the ice, keep the peace, be like, hey, Justin has every right to grab his things, and you should cooperate with this because it's going to create more issues. I mean, it's not you live there.
Is that the fucking baby? This motherfucker's got the baby. Oh my God.
With your baby and yourself for quite a bit of time. So we could break the ice first if you'd rather just do it that way and hope that they're not there.
Yeah.
And then if they show up while you're there, just try to keep cool heads and just call us and we'll send someone right over to keep the peace, Just don't even mention anything and just be like, the police will come down and we'll sort this out. I'm not trying to create any, more difficult.
You know why that baby's crying? Because he wants his mommy. That's why the baby's crying.
For any of us, and let's just call the police. They'll come down and help us. No.
That's a baby that's looking for a tit.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, it is. That's
clearly a baby that's looking to breastfeed.
Yes.
I know those sounds.
Oh, we know.
Because I've just spent time with my grandson when he was 4 months old.
He loves the tit.
That baby is looking for his mother's tit.
Yes, he is.
I'm sorry. That's the sound I hear when I hear those sounds.
That's sweet nectar.
That's a baby that wants to breastfeed.
Who doesn't? It's delicious.
Anyone who had breastfed that baby will probably
that is heartbroken. That this dude's
say,
like,
yeah.
And the baby,
yeah, it's hungry baby noises, and it's those kind of. I'm almost sure if any of you.
The baby can also pick up on the stress. That this guy's like he's got bad energy. The baby picks up on that.
Babies, we're breastfeeding right now. It'll. I don't know what you call it. We call it run 2 when. Yes. Oh, gee, Wilkes goes down. It's just break a lock or two and steal some stuff. No need to notify the owners of the house. You betcha, by golly. Yeah, Katie sounds like a peach and a half for the police department. Yeah.
Is there more?
Because, okay, time for mommy nuts. That's it.
Let's all hang out for a minute. Need to look heads. No, sometimes things get very emotional and difficult. So, but, we can diffuse it a little bit if we just say, hey, let's all hang out for a minute and we'll call the police to help us. Tell us. And that's what we would say. And what we'd say to the family is, we're just trying to, he has a legal right to grab what he wants out of the house. He resided here. The son's in his custody. So you got to grab the baby's things, I'm sure. So, and if there is down the road, like any dispute on property, what we would tell her, like if she says, oh, my 50-inch TV's gone, he took it, we would just tell her that she'd have to take it up with probate court.
Court. Yeah, no, I just want my tools, my clothes.
Right.
I don't have any of my stuff. So.
Yeah, you have your weapons, I think. You have
I do,
right?
Yep.
Yeah, you have all those.
I removed those, them all from the house the night prior.
Yeah, so that any property, we would just take a report from her and say, talk to the courts, because that's not our purview.
She's not going to be making any reports. She's fighting for her life in the hospital because she got shot.
Okay, understood.
So if you're not going to give them if you're not going to give them a heads up, which is your right to, it's not my business to tell you what to do. That's not our jurisdiction because you don't have an order out against you, and you have legal standing in the house.
Someone give that baby a bottle right freaking now. Put down the phone. You took a 4-month-old from its mother.
Yeah, exactly.
You breaking into a house is not that important, you massive piece of shit.
I know.
I'm sorry.
God bless the baker.
That baby needs comfort.
Yes.
You put the phone down and you tell this stupid kid.
Like, the baby is picking up on his stress. Like he's like being baby. They can sense that. Needs a mother's love.
I'm calling back. It's a 4-month-old.
That might have been actually, that might have been Crawford.
No, it's more important that we can talk about stealing a 50-inch TV. You're such a crap person.
Yes.
Fuck you, Justin Aylaian.
Call us if you happen to see their car there. And we'll meet you before and break the ice with them prior, and then we'll go from there. And if they show up, just call us. Just say, hey, I'm trying to get some property. Can you just send someone to keep the peace?
So even though I have a temporary restraining order right now, I am still allowed to go to that house?
Yeah, the restraining order is on her. Yeah, it's not keeping you from going back. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You're safe.
Okay, understood. Thank you for your time, and I appreciate it.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
You got it, Justin. Call back if you need any help, okay? And
Okay,
I do
thank
feel
you.
for you. And, I know this is terrible, but I'm,
Shut up.
a lot of us support you. And,
Yeah.
and we're all,
Yeah.
terrible
Right.
what you're going through.
Yeah, no,
so. Nightmare. And, I support you, and you're so kind to everybody. So anything you need, let me know, okay?
There's a chat about.
Okay, thank you so much for your time. I really
you got
appreciate it.
Yep. Take care. Bye-bye.
All right.
You're so kind to everyone. Oh, thank you. Bye-bye. And then the next day he calls back and he says, now I thought about it. I need a detail. I'm not paying for it. Give me a detail. I want you. I'm going to escalate this. Something will happen. What a piece of shit.
What a piece of shit. Ian Baker, I think exactly.
That's all I can say.
You know?
He sounds so broken up about the mother of his child being close to that. You can't tell in any of these calls. Well, if we go back and listen to the first one again, for people who came in a little bit later, listen how meek he is.
No, Phantom Police, if I've been recorded.
Hi, I'm looking to speak with Lieutenant Whitaker.
He is actually tied up at the moment. Can I ask your name?
I had actually just spoken with him. This is Justin Aylaian. I had just got a phone call with him.
Hold on 1 second here.
Okay.
Dance, Baker, dance. He wants to dance.
Hi, sir. He'll be giving you a call right back.
All right. Thank you very much.
All right, bye.
This is poor Justin. This is the same day they're going to serve the restraining order. Poor Justin. Can I just talk to the police? And again, for those of you who weren't here in the start, I'll just play the first two. Both of them are 4 hours before the restraining order is served. Now we know why Kelsey Fitzsimmons wasn't given her radio when she was doing CPR training at the police station that day, because Lieutenant Whitaker already knew at some point that day they would be filing a...
So she's messaging me telling me that she's planning on taking the baby up to the land in New Hampshire. Do I have any rights to make sure that she does not leave with that child?
We already heard this one. No, bitch. He literally says, I mean, this is proof that he went and got that order, not because he's frightened of her or anything like that, because he doesn't want her taking the baby to New Hampshire. He wanted the baby. This is proof that he obtained that restraining order under fraudulent circumstances. The restraining order never should have been granted. If the restraining order is never granted, then they never go to serve it, and everybody's fine. And I don't even know the name Kelsey Fitzsimmons. I don't even know who that is. And everything goes on. But because he didn't want her to go to New Hampshire with the baby, here we are. That's what this all is.
At this point, I don't think we do.
Yeah.
I've spoken to Mike Fury.
To obtain my child, and she's had him for several nights now. Do I have any right to?
He hasn't seen his baby for several nights.
Several nights, yep.
This is a custody. We're both parents here. It's my turn to have the kid for the night. So
My turn.
I can know that he's safe, and I can go
What
file
do you
these
mean?
after.
Like, what does that even mean? It's my turn. Says who? Says who? It's your turn when a court agreement is in place that says you get them on X nights. Then it is your turn. If your court agreement says you get them Wednesdays and every other Saturday or whatever, then it's your turn. There is no turn. There is no my turn, because none of this has been litigated. He just cut the line. That's all he did. He just skipped. He found an end around of probate court. Why go to probate court? That's expensive, time consuming when you can just go into district court and get a restraining order on somebody instead. Just do it that way. Be like, oh, she's crazy. These temporary orders are given out by judges like crazy. Like I have had so many temporary orders put on me, and then I have to go to the 2-party hearing and win. Krusty got one on me. Krusty's stupid kid got one on me because Krusty brought her in there and made her used it. Big Black Jeffrey got one on me. I feel like all these people got temporary orders on me. They're so easy to get because it's ex parte. You just go in there, and you should have heard Krusty, what she said when she went in there. The judge was like, does he have, she was like describing me. And the judge is like, does he have mental health issues? She's like, oh, yes. Oh, yes, definitely. And she got an order. And then the judge met me, and it's like, you sound, Mike Gianetti got one on me, bro. Mike Gianetti got one.
Through the police department, no, we don't have that ability. The only way that you would be able to do that if you spoke directly to her and said, you know, I'd like some time with the baby. And if she agrees to that, great. But it sounds like she's probably not going to be. Yeah.
I have my sister who
Hey
had a
there.
quick question for you as well.
This season, you've got places to go, people to see, and things to do. You may have already gotten vaccinated for.
I've seen a lot of this. And so I'm on the page. We need to get the baby out of her hands
Hold on.
or something really bad could happen.
Hold on.
And I know you guys talked a bit about this, but
Everyone says Krusty.
She's not
probably not going to be. Yeah.
I have my sister who
Hey
had a
there.
quick question for you as well.
I've seen a lot of this. And so I'm on the page. We need to get the baby out of her hands like now, or something really bad could happen. And I know you guys have talked a bit about this, but I am just wondering, is there any difference if she were to try to take the baby out of the state? Does that go against anything? Because that's what she's threatening with. Does the state matter at all? The state line?
I can't with the state line.
It really doesn't. It's her child.
It reminds me of the whole Kyle Rittenhouse thing. Remember when everyone was like, oh, but he crossed state lines. Yeah, motherfucker. He lives like right 5 minutes from the Wisconsin border. He crossed state lines. Okay, and these people think these state lines matter. He crossed state lines.
No, remember the RO, part of the RO is removing her weapons. So she can't work at that point.
If he finds out that this is filed before it's being addressed, it's going to end really horribly. So how do we actually
How do
ensure?
you
And
know
I guess, do you know anything about that process? Would a police officer come with us? Or
But yet, and they are 100% sure that they're going to be granted the restraining order.
Yep.
And the custody of the baby.
Right. Exactly, Baker.
Listening to that, does that again give you kind of a inkling that someone might be well connected, that they are already 4 hours before the restraining order is served?
For sure.
Before they have ever gone to try to the judge and asked for a restraining order. They are absolutely 100% sure. And the police is even saying, yeah, we can do this, we can't do that. Broyles was right when he said there are some weird connections going on in this case.
Yeah, so if that's the case, then so the way, if an order is granted, they will then email a copy of the order to us for service. So we would serve it and then enforce it. So it would be like, here's your restraining order. Per the order, custody of the child is awarded to Justin, in which case we would have to make arrangements, for him to come take the child.
okay, so he would not be there when you're presenting that. I mean, this might be an obvious question, I guess, but if he has the restraining order, he shouldn't be there.
There is
probably not. I mean, we should probably take care of that. It's okay if he wants to be close by. Like,
it is weird how they just assume they're going to get it.
Yeah.
In order to take custody of the child quickly.
Yeah, right.
He could come if he's in town. We could then reach out to him and say, okay, she's been served. You can come pick up the child now.
Okay, just to, I guess, make sure, because I know you guys will get notified if there is an emergency order put through. She's an officer of course. What does she have access to see? Just is there a way to flag this directly to the trusted?
No, when it gets sent to the office
station of anything occurring. Like,
nope.
No, okay.
What time was she at the police station that morning doing her CPR requalification? At that point, Lieutenant Whitaker already knew that there was potentially a we'll hear of this kid can be harmed as well.
So I think that's it for the calls. So good job. Great job, Baker, getting those. Whoever did the FOIA request for those. Good stuff. I mean, so many citizen journalists out there putting that work in, and us content creators we get to just riff about it. But great job. Great job to all. You guys might have seen our hearing on the motion to dismiss, by the way, the mega motion to dismiss has been moved until May 14th. And a lot of people are like, oh, it's just the Kelsey trial. I'm not risking that. We don't know how long that's going to go. We don't know how long juries deliberate or whatever. We don't know if it's going to be jury or bench. I can't. Broyles my lawyer. I need him there. So I'm not risking that at all. So we're moving it to the 14th. You guys might have also seen, as expected, the motion to recuse specially appointed prosecutor Robert Cosgrove was denied, even though there is still a conflict between him and Lindsay Gattani. If Lindsay Gattani is called as a witness, right, which we intend on doing, I'm sure, because she has firsthand knowledge that these people are not intimidated at all, that they're just lying, that they're using voodoo dolls. Like, why wouldn't she be relevant to this case? This case didn't end when I was arrested. This case, they kept doing shit after that showed that they're full of shit, right? So, you get, I disagree. We disagree, but we'll see what happens. I'm not going to talk about my legal strategy moving forward, but onto the motion to dismiss. Again, if that fails, then we go to trial. I'm not afraid of a trial. We're beating this one way or another, period. All right? So, yeah, make him testify again. Do it. We can do Karen retrial all over again if you want. Yeah, I mean, okay, fine. Robert Cosgrove, okay, beat us, Robert Cosgrove. Who are you guys like in a fight? Robert Cosgrove or Bradle and Betterow? Who's going to win that one? Who's going to win that one in front of a jury? And me, and Turtleboy. You're not going to beat me. Bro, I'm beloved everywhere I fucking go. Like people like Turtleboy's losing sport. People were showing up there yesterday at North Shore Notchers night so I could autograph their fucking book. Like, people are FaceTiming and family members and shit. Like, and they see me on the FaceTime. It's like they're fucking seeing Jesus. They're just like, oh my God. It's like, bro, it's just me. It's just me. They're like all surprised. It's just me. I'm nothing special. It's like, but again, look at all these people, all these mofos behind me paid minimum $100 just to be there, just for the ticket, not including drinks and dinner and parking and all that shit for me. All these people wanted to pay that. And you think you're going to get a jury to convict me? Are you out of your fucking mind that Jennifer McCabe is a victim of mine? Are you out of your fucking mind? Please give me a break. All right. Yeah. So anyway, let's see what else. Let's read some turtle chats to end the night here. All right. If anyone wants their messages read, link is at the top for turtle chat. All right. Bethany sends $10, goes, I brought a mattress today too. I got a Sattva. Okay. P.S. Every time you look at your phone, I get nervous about who is warning you about what. I get a lot of texts during the show. People like message me about you. Everything's good. Don't be nervous. Kristen St. John sends $25, goes, congrats on the new digs. Jathan Broyles lives in the town right next to me. If I run into him, I am humiliating him. Make sure to get it on video, though, if you do. Please make sure. Yeah, I mean, some people bought the $250 seats. Great. Awesome. I love you people. Roger sends $10, goes, you got to check out Afro Man's First Amendment trial. He testified today in an American flag suit. Everybody's talking about this. I got to watch it. Apparently some cops are suing him. I got to watch it. And we need to cover that because that sounds really interesting. I just need a little latte, sends $5, goes, I grew up hearing, don't put your feet where you eat. My mama was missing out. Congrats on the new kitchen. I mean, house. Yes. Congrats on the new, exactly. Miss Take sends $10, goes, Chris Albert looks like a grown-up Kaiolu. How do you pronounce it? Everybody says that. Kaio, K-C-A-I. How do you pronounce that? The cartoon is spelled. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this guy. Everybody says he looks like this guy. Yeah, there he is. It does look a lot like Chris Albert. I'll give him that. Pronunciation. How do you pronounce it? Yeah. How about all? Kayo. Kayo. That's how it's pronounced. Okay. Thank you for clearing that up. All right. Next. Elizabeth sends $10 and goes, "Hey, Dr. Turtle, you should check out the testimony of the private investigator in Kouri Ritchens' trial. He's one of the best witnesses I've ever seen in a total badass, especially on cross. Not to mention he was testifying after a cervical fusion surgery last month. He was extremely entertaining and damaging to Kouri. Love watching you. Congrats on the house." I fell asleep watching him last night, and I concur. That guy is the greatest witness I have ever seen. Ever, bro. I don't need the police. Like that guy, I thought he was working for the defense because he's a PI. Apparently the government hired a PI. I don't get it. That guy was awesome. I love that guy so much. And yes, I feel like I need to listen to him because he was awesome. All right, next. Detroit Turtle Rider sends $25, goes, "Daddy, Justin didn't want the baby. He wanted to beat Kelsey to the child support game. He knew it was over after the bachelor party fallout, where he took his clothes and went to his parents. He was so worried about his baby that he made sure to only take his clothes. He was going to make her nuts take the baby, keep his money, and make her pay him. I think the baby was just a prize to be won for him. That's what I think. And he was being urged by his family. He puts his fucking sister on the phone, you know? Bill sends $10, goes, "Justin sounds like he knows what a dick tastes like." Oh, he definitely knows his way around a dick. I'm assuming. Some of those Tinder pictures he posted, a little gay, but just saying. AK Smith sends $5, goes, "You have to check out the Afro Man trial. It's must-see TV." I agree. Lisa Elaine's dried up tits. Oh, you know they're dry. "Good thing Jen McCabe never had any sons. They'd probably be just like Justin's bitch ass. Fuck you, Justin." I know. They would. Paula sends $10, goes, "I just bought a mattress at Bob's last week. Did you try the pillow top hybrid? Not sure I like it now. Much firmer than it was at the store. The store is softer after many people laying on it." I didn't get the pillow, but somebody messaged me on my DMs on Facebook and was like, "Don't get the Bobo-pedic." I'm like, "Oh, too late now. Sorry." Nicole sends $5, goes, "Hey, Daddy, congrats on the new crib. I recommend getting an interior designer worth the money, less stress, and helps make a house a home." Not bad. That's true. I guess. I don't know. I guess they could. Yeah. They would just tell you to buy shit, right? Yeah. Anyway, let me see if I have any cash apps. If anyone else wants Turtle Chats, link is at the top. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Maggie. No, I already read that one from Maggie. Okay. I don't see any cash apps here. Okay. Last call. If anybody wants their Turtle Chats read. I think we're good. All right. The Bobo-pedic sounds like a sex toy. I know. Purple. I tried a couple of those purple mattresses. I didn't like them as much. There was a closing arguments and a verdict within one Rackets live stream. Rackets. Was that the guy's name? Was Rackets? I don't remember. There's a Czechoslovakian interior designer in the Black Barons. I get it. He's an interior decorator. Killed 4 Czechoslovakians. All right. I think he was a Chechen, and he's decorated. You love your purple mattress. Jeez, everybody's liking the purple mattress. Okay. The cooling technology. Wow. Maybe I should have got that. Now I feel, but I can just get, I only spent like $1,000 on the mattress. So I guess if I want to upgrade, if you want to go all out, if I really start, when the movie gets made, then we'll upgrade. Then we'll really fucking be living it, Okay. Yeah, we watched Kouri earlier. Nick Rakitis Rackets. I apologize. I didn't know that was his nickname. Apologize. All right. Last, I'll refresh the donos one more time. I did not know that about him. I'm new here. I'm new to the YouTube streets. Okay. You have a return policy on the mesh? No, fuck that. I mean, if I don't like it, I'll just get another one. It's only $1,000. It's like whatever, you know. It's a cheap mattress, you know. I got the Bobopedic. It was nice. I liked it. You lie down on it, you like it. You're like, this is nice. I could go for this. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna hit the hay. Short episode tonight. But we will see you guys all tomorrow morning for the Bus Stop Live, Sex Cult Thursday. And yeah, just keep on trucking. Just keep on trucking. All right. Peace to you, bum crease. Outie.
Top down, riding down Main. It's a clear night. Screens glowing blue. Got the facts in my headlights. Commonwealth tripping, but the truth stay calm. Morrissey and Lally, I'ma read them like Psalms. KP throwing shade from a broke down porch, but the files in my lap like a flame to a torch. I don't raise my voice, I just let the game speak. Steady with the grind while the crooked run weak. We just riding slow, gliding, paper stacking in the breeze. Turn the system up, let the whole town see. No mask on my face, no fear in my lane. I'ma shine that light on the ones bringing shame. From the courtrooms down to the city block. They can't hide from the truth, cause the truth don't stop. We just ride a slow grind. Midnight oil burning, pen hit the pad slow. Every word cut clean like the rims on the 6-4. From Boston to Brockton, the whispers all hum. Turtleboys riding in the reckoning gon' come. Lally in the back room, Morrissey on the phone. Trying to twist the narrative, but they can't postpone. I'm just sipping on the facts while the city play pretend true. Got no curfew, I'ma run it to the end. See, this ain't about fame. This about that long game. You can duck, you can weave, but the truth still call your name. We just riding slow, gliding, paper stacking in the breeze. Turn the system up, let the whole town see. No mask on my face, no fear in my lane. I'ma shine that light on the ones bringing shame. From the courtrooms down to the city block.